Take two.
What's up, son?
What it do?
Yo, it's your boy Ego E.
Yo, it's CK all day.
I'm Squared.
And this is
Water League.
He sounds like passing traffic.
Yo.
Yeah.
Word up.
It's Sunday again.
It's fucking Sunday.
I need this water, bro. It's hot. My bad.
Yeah, man. Drink the water. Come on. Don't be Biden.
There's a water tax. There's a water tax.
Somebody give that man some water.
That nigga needs some water, bro.
Water. Someone needs to come out and like tweak the gears every now and again, right?
Yeah.
Like, all right, give him a little oil. All right, he's still running.
I'm sorry, Joe Biden. We like you
That
sometimes.
was tight, though. That was tight.
I actually just watched. I watched like a little bit of it. I watched like clips of it, and I think the memes that I've seen online are way funnier and way more interesting than the fucking.
The debate was ass.
Oh my god, yo, the funniest one I saw was like America's reaction, and it's just like every different type of American like with their hand over their face, like, you guys.
I had to watch it. I was talking about this shit months ago. I was like, man, I can't wait to see this clown fest right here. You about to see what this country got to offer in this weird ass presidential campaign debate #1.
Two senior citizens going at it.
I'm happy they didn't have an audience. At least that was. At least they did that right,
bro. Even the mic thing was smart.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you cut the
mic
suckers off, bro. Like that was because Trump has no respect like that.
Time.
And
he's
time,
but he still wasted a whole bunch of his time rebuttaling.
Can I go back to what we were just talking about?
No, tell us what we asked you. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
Tell me.
You just burned that time, bro.
That shit was wild, bro.
It was wild.
That shit was wild.
Hold on. So I just watched before I came here the first like 20 minutes. So I thought it was all right. I thought they were doing okay in the beginning. Like they were like, they're talking about COVID and how this one fucked up the economy and this one did this wrong. So I was like, all right, they're talking about things you would want the president to talk about. They're debating. They were doing pretty good.
If you can call it that.
And then we started getting on. Once they got onto abortion, they started going
anywhere.
Like
abortion? You mean immigration?
Answer the question. Yeah, immigration.
Yeah.
You mean immigration?
Like. Well, no, wait, what was first?
No, he did.
No, I think immigration
he did say
was after
abortion.
That,
right? And then immediately as they're talking about abortion, he's like, Joe Biden's like, yeah, abortion, what about that immigrant that got raped across the thing?
Like, what, dude?
Where you going, buddy? We beat mental care or whatever. Health, Medicare.
My numbers are up.
I can hit a ball over 50 feet.
Oh, yeah. The fucking golf shit was whack.
Yo, the one question that I have, he asked them both presidents. He's like, the voters are concerned about your age. Can you say something that'll get them to trust your judgment?
Let's talk
in age?
about immigration.
Nah, and Trump's like, I take a fucking test every week, man. I take a physical every year. I just want a golf tournament. You gotta be smart to do that. Yeah. This guy can't even hit a golf ball over 50.
Like, what does that have
Joe Biden's like, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Shut the fuck up. I know that. I guess that's my thing with all of it. Like,
is golf even an athletic sport? I mean,
I used to hate on it, but have you ever played it?
Never.
It's fucking tough.
It is.
So
tough.
The people that can do it good, like, you can't be nothing but impressed with that. But yeah, nigga, you just walking around.
But are all the people who are good like have a specific build about them?
No.
Yeah,
no, not at all.
There's that one guy that was like he used to like drink and smoke cigarettes. And
cigars,
he was like fat. Yeah, what was that guy's? I can't remember his name. He was an amazing golfer.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking amazing. It's really just
my point.
Like if you're good at chess, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a mental and strategic, but you got to be able to swing no matter what.
You have to have like the right arcs and hit the ball in the right spot and know what club to use and shit like that. I don't know. I get what you're saying. I kind of always viewed it like bowling. Where I'm like, if I did this all the time and the same thing over and over again, I bet you I'd get pretty good at it too.
No matter what your size is, you get good at it. That was what I did. But at the same time, there's some really good golfers who do look like they hit the gym often and shit.
They got the time. They got the time.
Of course.
Some of them got them Buddha bellies though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the guy I'm talking about, bro. You got to see this guy.
No disrespect,
you should
Buddha.
Google it. But this dude, this dude, no disrespect. I think he's still alive, maybe. But this dude looked like a slob.
Damn.
And he's
know
fucking
exactly who you're
winning
talking about.
tournaments like a must.
Are you talking about Donald Trump?
No.
Damn.
Donald Trump wishes he was as good as that dude.
Yo, I honestly don't think Joe Biden could play golf. He must be lying.
Yeah, like I don't know if I believe that
he
either.
can't even go down the stairs.
Like, did you really?
No way.
What did he say? He's like, oh, I got a such and such handicap.
Yeah.
Swing with you any day type of shit. I'm like, really though?
I think you're lying about that.
18 holes?
18, bro?
Maybe 2.
So
And he was like, yo, carry your own bag. Joe Biden.
oh yeah.
I don't even think you carry your nurse aide's
Oh,
hand.
my God.
Like, I don't think you could hold shit.
Could you imagine if that went through?
I
They were
hope
like-
that actually decides.
They're like, no next debate.
yeah.
Instead of a debate, they're gonna play golf.
See you on the fairway. That decides the
God.
presidency. Is
That-
a
You're
golf
describing the debate. That's what you're
Golf
doing right now.
match.
Hey, you know all those politics, all that important shit? Fuck that. Let's play golf to see who wins. Yo, that's what's fucked up. How
It's
are these-
America.
How have all of the people in America, every fucking person that you know that is in America, how the fuck do we get these two?
Wow.
Doesn't that blow your mind a little bit? Of all the people that you could possibly be president, how the fuck do we end up with these two people?
I'm gonna say 50% of that shit is because there's a lot of dumbass pieces of shit out there, like just stupid voters.
Excuse me.
No hating on voting, like vote, but like some of y'all are dumb as fuck. So you got that part, but then you also have the controlling part. Like there's mad cats that get voted to be president, and it was already planned.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Isn't that
It
fucked
was
up?
already planned. Like all this, let's go vote and all this shit is just for show. Most of the time, in my opinion.
I know there is a movement that has been trying to change how the laws are, and like all that shit that Americans talk about, like how you get a lot of family senators. Like there's
Yeah.
a senator and then his son's the
Nepotism.
next one. Yeah, you get a lot of that shit. I can't remember the movement, but there is something where
Word
they're
of the
trying
day.
to, because technically we can vote to undo that shit, but it starts at like the state level.
She felt the
Like-
power
like-
of that iPhone, didn't she? Like, oh.
I was like, this is.
I was like, oh, it's too powerful.
I was like, this is
mine.
the stupidest. When did my phone get stupid? And then I was like, oh,
You couldn't even hold it. You're like, oh.
that's what I'm. No, nigga. I was
fucking
like,
the power
how
repelled
do
your
you- how
hands.
do
Like,
you
get that
even-
shit out of
how do
here.
you- This is dumb. This is dumb. That's not my
Yeah,
phone.
you gotta clean your
Here's
hands.
my
You gotta wash
phone.
your hands before you touch my phone,
Oh man,
bro.
CK over here. Oh man, CK again. Give me the TV remote.
So look, the debate, it was a debacle. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Joe Biden said malarkey.
That's
That's a
cool.
load of malarkey.
I like that. That's cool.
That's mad PA of you, bro. If you're
Yeah.
really from Pierre, Delaware.
Exactly.
He always has to
Or
drop
where-
Scranton.
wherever
He
the
said
fuck
that in the
you're from, yeah,
dude.
I
He
don't
said it in
know
the
where
first
you're
10 minutes. I'm
from.
from Scranton. We're like, we know, Joe.
You're not from Scranton, Joe. You're from Delaware, Joe.
But no, he's like he
Maybe
literally.
you forget. Maybe you
where is
forgot.
he from?
From Delaware, nigga. But maybe you forgot, Joe. You know, listen, this nigga's old. You know,
So old.
your party. This is the main takeaway from this shit, by the way. It's like how your party feels about these policies or these issues. Whatever that these two snakeheads are talking is just talking heads. There's a party behind y'all that are backing
Everything you're saying.
all the shit that
Everything.
you are saying. There's people like Donald Trump would be like, I got all the army, military backing me. That means they're telling you what they think they should, should
He's
do.
lying all
Like,
day
Who
regardless.
does it? But the point is, because they're
It's
both
like me
lying.
saying that.
It's like I'm seeing what your side care about. I'm seeing what the other side care about. Because obviously they'd be like, yo, what do you think about abortion? And this nigga won't even answer a question about it.
Wow.
But the other person will. Then when you ask that same other person, what do you think about immigration? He won't answer that question, but the other guy will answer that question. So you seeing like what they actually give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to you don't know where they stand on certain things. They have a debate where you could totally see where they stand on each of these matters
No,
in black and white.
I don't think so.
Well, no, don't
I
you-
think that's how it should be.
I feel like that's what it was.
I don't think so.
All right, they brought up I'm not even gonna
I think they're like, how can I win this? What's the smartest, fucking, cleverest, more positive answer? For the most part, like listen, man.
to their
If I'm like,
to their
if
voters.
if
though,
I'm
is what
like,
I'm
yo,
saying.
I super do not like dog shit. Like I gotta go out and I gotta pick it the fuck up. What the fuck?
Me either.
This is whack. Why can't the dog pick it up? But
Right.
let's just say the majority of people out there, I'm trying to win a race, like a political race.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, we love picking up dog shit. Fucking. And I'm going to be like, me too. Get the pooper scoopers. Let's go.
Free pooper scoopers, right?
But on the low, I'm like,
I get
do
my
it,
maid
dog.
to do
I'm
it.
training this dog, and it's not doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm mad.
I mean, I don't think that either of them is.
I'm just trying to win.
You're right. I think you're right. And I think that when you look at these two people, they're obviously just saying what their sides want them to say. So, so the person doesn't really fucking matter. And that's why I think it's funny. You were just talking about voters. Like, do you think Donald Trump is running that shit? Really? Really? No. No, he's got fucking 400 people behind him going, hey, this is what our party stands for. And this is
he's
what
a
you're gonna
puppet,
say.
bro.
Yeah.
They're like, dude.
He's like, yo, your voters like
this,
this, and this. And he's like,
But they're like, yo,
all right.
they're like, yo, dummy.
Yeah.
Come here and read this fucking paper that I wrote down for you. Do all this shit. Don't do this. This is the red paper. Don't do anything on the red paper.
You know Donald's reading that going, I'm going to read all that shit eventually. And that's why I think it's funny that he's there, right? He's going to
fucking
read
nuts.
that. He's going to read
all
that
of it.
stupid shit.
And then he's going to wing it too. He says what he want to say. I mean, word up to him. But that's like, of course, the reflection of the people. Like, our country
right. That's the point I'm trying to make. So
is ridiculous. Move to the islands.
maybe on a personal level, all the topics that they spoke about was primarily how you feel about it. This is the thing about abortion. They don't say anything about abortion. They mention Roe v. Wade. Roe v. Wade collapses into a talk about abortion. So the topic was how you feel about Roe v. Wade. Another topic was how you feel about immigration. Another topic was how you feel about substance abuse, like people dying of fentanyl and shit like that. The other topics were how you feel about worldly affairs, like the
Veterans.
the wars that we're at, and the wars that we're funding, and the wars that are happening. How you feel about money for kids? Like, there's specific things that they talked about, but rarely those are focused on. Like,
Yo, the thing-
you have the what's up? Oh, the shit's stuck. Yeah, it's a good call, mate. So, like, each one's gonna have a split side about what they like. I believe this. The other guy's like, I don't believe that. I believe this. I don't believe that. I don't believe this. I believe that. But some points that Joe Biden was making. This is what I'm gonna say about the Democratic side, because they really give a fuck about
They care a little
the
more.
country. Like, they care about the future of the people of the country. In basic terms, that's I'm not gonna say any shade about. I'm not trying to throw shade on nobody. The points that they're making is like, hey man, we're trying to give money to the upcoming kids. We're trying to give money to the people coming into this country. We're trying to give houses to nurses. We're trying to give houses to this. We're trying to do this shit. The money, we don't got it, but we got to take it from somebody, so we're trying. And on the other half, it's like
Money's a joke.
they care much less, like the Republican side, I want to say, the Trump side, care much less about helping the people individually and more helping people already have a bunch of money, and then hoping that trickles down to the people that are getting given that money. But you don't know if that's, like, you don't know. Either side could, like, fudge the numbers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this, the opposite direction of saying, hey, I really care about these group of people, so can you give me some money for a fundraiser, and then I'll give that money to those people. Every time that happens, that money gets stolen. You know what I'm saying? That money never gets to those people.
Yeah, how much of that money even gets to those people?
Exactly. So that you know what I'm saying? Just to think about that way is like, all right, I hear what you're trying to say, but can you actually do it is a whole nother avenue. Or how are you going to get that shit done? Whole nother avenue.
I think it's funny because I think the old tax on corporations was like 39 and Trump changed it. Like, it was 39% tax or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But
it's
you got to
like-
remember, bro, like we're getting taxed approximately like a third of our income for everything.
Fucking
So, you know,
insane.
gas, fucking everything.
But-
And we're not making fucking $60 billion a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
So, like, these corporations
Buddy, I'm
are
not
already
making
making
$1
dough.
billion.
Yeah, $1 billion.
1
That's
million.
yeah, that's where you're at. Jesus Christ, that was your jumping point. Fuck,
Yeah.
half of us would be having to make like $100K a year. You know what I mean? Like, holy
Facts.
fuck.
Easily.
And it's like, but 30% of our income is a big fucking deal. But when your profit is like 10 billion, and you got to pay, you know, fucking 4 billion back to the government that's allowing you to do that, that's
bigger
okay because you
percentage.
made $6 billion fucking dollars.
It's not gonna affect you.
Cycle
No.
that shit back in.
Yeah,
Cycle
but
it back
you really
in. Put
need-
the money back in. Let
Come on.
new people use
Come on,
it
P. Diddy.
and make something new.
I think the problem
Cycle
is
it
you
back
need
in.
you need non-government organizations to monitor that shit. That's what you need. You need to be like, yo, these people are for the people. What? Okay, so give us $1 billion. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Because if you
What
give it
would
to
you do?
The government's like, oh yeah, we'll put it into this type of spending to try to get it. No.
If you were president,
Sound like a Marxist right now, dog.
No, that would be give it all to the government, and the government will tell you how to take it.
What would you do if you were president?
I would listen to the party I'm a part of. I want to get elected president, right?
That's how you
right
win,
back
Trey.
around.
Yeah.
That's how you win.
I love dog shit. Let's go get it.
Let's go just pick it up with our hands.
And they'll be like,
Fucking
I
wild.
did some investigative research on Mr. Kordek, and he doesn't even own a dog. It's like,
And I'll be like,
no, it just died.
2 weeks ago.
He's just start crying. My dog just died. How dare you bring up such a touchy
Why would you
topic?
say that I had like 6 dogs? Had Mr. Kordick? Yeah, I had.
Yeah.
And because all this stress of the presidency,
They
running,
couldn't shit anymore.
They couldn't shit anymore. So I'm going out there for them to pick up all the shit they couldn't do.
Next day, President Kordick has a dog fighting ring, and that's how all of his 6 dogs disappeared. You kidding me? That's what the
Damn.
station's like.
I'll be like, come on, guys.
Damn.
I mean,
That's what would happen.
I made some money. They made some money.
Oh, God.
And then he gets all the hustlers
The
support.
human beings didn't get hurt.
Next thing you
And
know,
what about those immigrants?
you got the gambling community on your side now. That's a lot of voters. If you can get the gamblers
That's a
on
lot
you,
of really poor
That's it.
voters.
And they're gonna be
well,
like,
hey,
they're gonna be like, hey man, like, yeah, he did
That's
some bad
facts.
stuff, but you know, come on. He's
hey,
all
he
right.
was
He's
he
all
was
right.
he was betting the underdog. whatever the fuck that means.
Yo, how many people do you think are going to the casino all the time making money or loaded?
Are loaded?
Loaded. Going to the casino. How many do you
I
think are
think
loaded?
they got to be
20%.
old as shit.
20%
When
of the
they're
people.
old as fuck and they're going as a couple, they got bread to throw away.
Yeah, that's probably.
But if
But are
they're
they?
like,
But are they rich though? Is that? Is
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
main
saying.
question.
Do you think
Like-
loaded people
whatever?
are
If you're
gambling?
getting that check every week and that's what you're doing with it, but do they already have a fucking badass house,
maybe
nice cars, they
Maybe.
travel, but they come in just
that nigga Dana White,
Who's
the fucking
balling?
owner of the UFC,
God.
that motherfucker gambles millions when he goes.
He's rich as fuck though.
That's my point. He gamble. He's always
that's
been
what
a
we're
gambler.
talking about.
He's always been a gambler though. So,
So, yeah,
besides
so
the money,
some
you know
people,
what I mean.
Some people are doing it.
I think if you got that itch,
If you got it, bro.
If you got the itch, you had it for a while.
You ain't spending money like that, right? I don't gamble.
Nah,
with my
I don't
money at all.
gamble,
I don't gamble
nigga.
with my money at all.
I'm smart. You know?
I'll be like, if I do it, I'll be like 100, maybe 200.
I mean, I'll throw
But
some
you're
money.
but you got to look at it and go, okay, I can afford to take this.
Yeah,
hit.
no, I
Yeah.
brought this here to do this.
See, but isn't that fucked up? Again, we were just talking about the taking tax off of people. We have to worry about $100 to go to the casino. That
If
we,
you're gonna
that
have
we
fun,
can
you don't
part
need
with,
$100.
That we can part with. That we're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
hey, we're gonna lose. I can part with this money. You
Yeah.
get people making billions going, oh, that's not enough. Like, fuck off.
Wild.
I'll get it back.
Yeah.
And then they bet another billion or million or whatever. And then
when
they get
it's-
it back.
It's just flowing in, bro. And no billionaire out there is literally going to. I mean, I guess you can go bankrupt as a billionaire, but we'll say the majority, they're never going to be able to spend all that in their lifetime.
Nope.
Nah.
No. definitely not.
Certain 100 millionaires are never going to spend all that in their lifetime. It depends on what they're doing. Are they doing dirty shit? Are they just buying insane amount of fucking?
I just thought of this.
No, the people doing dirty shit, you don't even know who they are. That's, in my
Yeah,
opinion,
if you're
that's
that
truly the
rich-
thing. That's
if
what I'm
you're
saying.
that rich.
Yeah, doing dirty shit. Nobody.
Jeffrey
nobody
You just
Epstein.
paying motherfuckers off.
Rest in hell.
Yo, word. Rich as fuck doing some
Rest
dirty
in Tartarus. I just learned that that's the jail of hell.
shit. Tartarus?
Tartarus
What is Tartarus?
is
some Greek shit?
jail
Is that some
in
Greek
hell. When you're so bad, you go to jail in hell. That's called Tartarus.
If only there was a hell.
Maybe a mental hell. I know there's some
But if
people
you're
living
dead,
in
you're
mental
dead.
hell right now.
GG, bro. You did.
You're dead now.
Yo, so I've been watching some shit sort of in my downtime while I'm working.
Dun, 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 dun. I've
I've been watching
some
cop shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Warriors. Fuck!
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm doing the
that's how he
theme
was going.
song.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about getting arrested, or you want to talk about what you want to do first?
Wait, who's getting arrested?
I'm saying I've been watching videos of like random ass people on like the cop cam.
On your phone?
Yeah. Well,
Nah, they got you.
What do you mean?
That's curated.
No, dude, this shit is ridiculously.
I bet it is.
What my point is, there's a lot of motherfuckers that get busted
Probably
For
100%
whatever.
of the videos you're watching.
Oh, they're all getting busted. That's the only reason I'm watching
That's why
that
it
shit.
seems so fucking
No, but
wild.
my point is like, some of these cats feel like they so entitled.
the
like
cops
they-
or the people getting
The
arrested.
people getting arrested.
All right.
Yeah,
I've
the
seen a
people
couple
getting
of
arrested. The cops were on almost all those that I seen. Like, we're doing they shit. Like, they're like, bro, you're a menace to society. Chill the fuck out. But they'll be like, yo, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Get
I don't
off
have
my
to do-
yard.
Don't you understand the law? And it's like, bro,
a cop,
you are,
yeah.
it's like, bro, you are wasted. We're pulling you out of a restaurant because you're like throwing glass bottles around and screaming. Like, and they're just like, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck is
Build
going
the
on?
wall.
Build a wall. But this is random, like, and it's,
Oh,
and I
2020 was
watch
a
like
good
mad
time.
different jumps. Like, you got the entitled white cats, you got black cats, Spanish cats.
It's all of them now.
It's everybody.
You
It
don't
really
even.
is.
But it's like
Yeah.
some of these. I mean, it's whatever. Like, this shit
Male,
is- It's
female,
been going on. But like,
them.
some of these cats that
It's
are,
all of them.
when they're caught red fucking handed,
They don't even speak
robbing,
English. They
robbing
can still
some
diss
shit.
you.
It's like, dude, just pay for this shit. Now your face is on the fucking street.
They're gonna act out.
You're
bro.
getting handcuffed. You're screaming about shit.
I know the law.
I just saw one. Talking about that, I just saw one of a woman getting arrested because she tried to put a hit on her ex-husband. The cops, they they knocked on her front door. She tries to close the door. They just kick the door down before she could close it and arrest her. And there's her. I'm sorry. I was just so mad at him.
That
Like, bitch,
too.
what the fuck? That is murder. Like, what part of that,
That
do
is,
you not understand? Is you're not supposed to ever do that?
What is
like,
it called when you tried to plan out a murder? That's a crime.
Premeditated.
Premeditated murder.
Yeah, like that is the worst
yeah.
kind of murder that you just that you
Yeah.
like. That's what you
Planned it
wanted
all
to
out.
happen.
You
We have
you
all the
schemed it.
proof.
You
You're
set it.
fucked.
You set up the lights and the
wasn't me.
cameras.
It was.
I
It was you, dude.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, exactly. They say shit like that. Like, oh, okay.
The devil
And yet,
made me do it.
Just like that. Like the cats that are just like, all right, yo, we caught you red-handed.
Yeah, you're done.
And you're wilding the fuck out.
Yep.
You are wilding out. And then once we
Nick
get you
Cannon.
in cuffs and put you in the car, you are crying like a bitch. I can't believe this. I'm so sorry. Like, could you just give me a ticket or some shit? Like,
no,
it's like we're way past that, man.
Yeah.
We're way past
We're
that.
before I even got here, we were way past that.
Come on. I don't even want to do this. I got other shit to do.
Listen,
are you
listen,
fucking
do you
kidding
remember?
me?
Listen, do you remember
Are
a
you
couple years
fucking
ago?
kidding me?
Hold on. Do you remember a couple years ago we're all looking at the cops going, "Man, they're pretty mean to people," and now we're sitting now it's full circle, bro. Where we're like, I feel bad for some of those cops that got to do with this shit.
I'm not gonna say all that.
No, and I'm not saying all cops. You know what I mean? But sometimes when you see
there's
these
some
crimes, it's like,
asshole
damn,
motherfucking
dude.
cops. But like,
Well, yeah.
in general, we need them.
No, definitely.
And there's a whole bunch that do great things and they're nice and all that shit. But there's some, but they're just those in general. Like some of these cats, like, bro, why are you making this difficult? Like, just eat it, bro. Eat it. Just you might not even have gotten put in cuffs, man. You might have just had to call somebody to pick you up, or they would have let you drive off, or whatever.
You're just scared.
And you're just wilding the fuck out.
They don't want to
Like,
get butt fucked in jail, so they're scared.
So they make it
bro.
worse. So they make
They're
sure they
so
got
worse
jail.
for themselves.
But some of them think that they could do all that. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Some of them think they
you
could
got
really.
arrested before?
Yeah.
You got arrested before?
No.
What? You a
have not
good
been
boy,
No,
bro.
he's not been arrested.
No.
You good
I've
boy,
been arrested.
bro.
I've been on probation before, but I haven't been arrested.
I had probation.
I got arrested before, so the process is not crazy. I got arrested to the point where they were like on the ground, guns pointed and shit. I was like, buddy, I'm not gonna. What the fuck you think I am? Like the nigga from Warriors? Like I'm not gonna fight none of this shit. Like,
I feel like getting shot in the back today, man.
you got me. You
Why?
guys did a lot of homework.
Just relax.
Yeah.
I'm respecting your homework. You got something wrong.
I'll
You got one thing wrong.
I'll figure this out
Right?
later.
I'm going on the ground like, good job. You got an 85 though, because I'm not it. But let's go. Yeah, you just go through the processing, bro.
But wait.
What up?
When you talk about arrested, you just talking about getting put in car. You talking about they took you to the
Take
station.
me, bro. They take me, bro.
All right, word. All right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm
You go
saying
to
too.
you go through the whole process,
I was just
bro.
like, nigga, if you just getting cuffed,
But
I've been cuffed mad
the
times.
thing is, like, if you don't know what's
Sit
about
on the
to,
fucking curb for what?
yeah, nah, they
It's
just
for your ID.
Oh,
For your ID to come back who you
Free
are.
to go. What the fuck was that?
That was
you
for the
fucking
50.
mean?
That was for the 50 people that drove by and had to look at you in cuffs on the curb. That's what that. That's
I
what
wasn't
that
even
was.
running. And if I was running, you ain't catching me. I'm walking and you fucking, I'm not part of this.
I'm not trying to run from the cops in my name.
Oh, I run mad times.
They will
I
catch
ran,
me.
yeah,
Woo!
yeah. They'll catch me.
Watch
I'll
out
test
if you're in the
you.
city. Oh, I'm ducking down that alley, bro. I'm zigzagging. You are not finding me. And there's a bush.
He is the bush.
I am the fucking bush, bro. You're not finding me.
Motherfucker.
Bring the dogs out. They ain't finding
You
me.
see my camo shorts? You don't see my camo shorts.
See my fucking camo?
See my fucking camo
You no
shorts,
one
nigga?
see me.
I'm out.
You no one see me.
Camo is not acceptable to wear.
What?
In a normal. Well,
Is that camo?
yeah.
Damn, that shit's super faded, bro.
They're old.
They're almost tan pants.
Hey, man, they've been to the beach.
I thought they was khakis, bro.
They've
You
been
just
to
had
the
some
beach.
cargo khakis. They
Many
sanded
days,
it, huh?
many time.
You
to
don't
the
like
beach.
cargo pants, cargo
They're
shorts?
still rocking.
They do
A little tear.
I have a pair of work
There.
cargo pants.
Yeah, you
cargo
should.
shorts.
Cargo
Yeah, all right,
fucking work.
all
But we
right.
live in America. We all have work pants. Shut the fuck up.
And we live in America. We all have something camo.
America.
Which is true. Well, especially where we live.
Something.
So
Yeah,
just
facts.
talk about funny shit and people don't understand. Okay, so during these debates, they always talk about California, New York. They always talk about that shit.
They're the extremes.
The extremes.
But
What I-
they're at the same level now.
Yeah. What I think people don't understand is 99.9% of New York looks exactly like Pennsylvania and the entire Northeast. It's just in the middle of the fucking woods with like 20 cities, like
So
30,
much.
40 miles apart.
Yeah.
Full
Upstate New
forest.
York is crazy big.
It's gigantic. Like
It's huge.
I really do
Huge.
hate the idea that other countries get it, but like our presidents are ridiculous. But I hate the idea that people get it's like there's 3 cities in the United States. There's three states. There's California, there's Florida, and there's New York.
Florida.
Yeah.
So and they make it seem like we travel that shit constantly. I've never been to California. I have no intent on wanting to go to
You
California.
should go. It's cool.
I bet it is.
It is.
I would like to go once to the
live
West
there.
Coast. Not for like any long expended time or whatever, but I want to see all that
They
shit.
got all the different
the
levels.
Mojave Wasteland.
Yeah, they got all the
mean-
different levels of. So you
Shit.
can go to the ocean,
Yeah.
chill on the beach, beautiful beach.
Let's see those cool skate parks they got by the beach. That'd be
mad
kind of
skate
sick.
parks, blah 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 blah. And then you can go like in the middle of the jump, and then that's kind of just like hot as balls, but like
Party City
it's
shit.
popping, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And then you
yeah.
can go a little bit further to the east, and you have straight up dunes, like
Word.
straight desert, dude.
Yeah.
Like, but dunes.
I'm
like,
flipping a car. I
shit's
wanna
cool.
flip
I
it
think.
a few
I think
times.
that part of it is. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
California
yeah, yeah.
also has like all the biomes, like south to north. Like north is cold as fuck. You know what I mean?
It
Yeah,
can be,
true,
but
true.
it's not all day. It's still hot. Once you hit Washington, that's
Well,
when
that's
it's-
what I
Washington
mean.
and
It's like
Oregon.
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
everything. over
That
there.
shit could, but like California for the most part is weather-wise not so bad.
Bro, you been to Colorado?
I drove through it.
You?
Nope.
We're trying to do a trip over there sometime. Sarah got interested all of a sudden about
Let's go.
Colorado, so
Let's go.
I'm down.
There's lots of shit to look at.
Lots of shit to look
Denver.
at. Denver, Colorado.
Oh, yo, I'm gonna make fun of people from London real quick.
Let's go.
Oi.
There's something that I'm asking you to. How funny do you find
Their
real-
teeth. I'm just
No,
kidding.
not even. No, let's
Okay,
not get
I'm
on that
sorry.
level.
Go ahead.
How funny do you find their accent?
Funny?
It's pretty funny.
How fucking funny do you find?
It's
like,
pretty goddamn
like, yo,
funny.
I'm cool. I'm all right with just like a normal British accent. Like,
Hello,
just
mate.
I
No,
don't-
that's like
it's talking
Australian.
like that. Well, whatever. Similar to that. But man, those people from London, dude, their accent is fucking out of this world. Like how ridiculous it is. And like their insults, they try to do this
Oh, yeah.
intellectual insult thing. Like we are awful to each other here in America. Like we start making fun of each other, you're gonna get the craziest, most evil. Like we're gonna make fun of your IQ, your genetics. We're gonna make fun of you to the point where you wish you weren't born.
You gay!
They'll make fun. They'll say some shit like, "Oh, you're not even 6 feet tall." Bro, what? I'm not 6 feet tall. What the fuck are you? Oh, okay.
You don't even got a
Like
garden,
where do I like?
mate. Your garden's fucking dying,
Yeah.
mate. My
Hey, you're
garden.
not even 6 feet tall. What's wrong with you? You're not. What?
Yeah,
the
you got
fuck?
pretty good. What you watching, nigga?
Like I had that's like where the fuck who are you trying to hurt with that? Like I'm just saying I feel like they have that intellectual thing down with how they talk and how they do things, but it is completely ineffective to the average American when you try to make fun of us
Nah.
and bring us into that
To us,
intellectual argument.
especially where
To
we
us.
are in this tri-state area of the roast capital of the tri-state area.
Yeah, tri-state
yeah, we're
area, man.
worse.
Don't
bro.
play with us.
Yeah,
bro.
don't you're gonna say
Roast
some stupid shit. We're
kings,
gonna
bro.
like what?
Fucking gay, and that shit'll end. Like, whatever the fuck they saying, Nigga, suck my dick, you gay.
Oh, you're
How you gonna say those two things?
And then he just like,
suck
damn.
my dick, you gay.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Damn.
And then somehow you feel hella insulted. Like,
That's what I mean. Like, I just feel like it's funny. It's the big cultural difference. Like they compare us and how we talk, and it's like, no,
I'm not gay. You're gay.
Yeah.
That's the
suck
only
my
comeback
dick,
for that.
You gay. And then, what? You got no comeback for that
I'm not
shit.
gay. You're gay.
And then if you do have a comeback, your mother. And then
All
that's
day.
it. That's
That's
it.
what I was gonna
Drop
say
the
out the
fucking
gate.
bomb, bro. Whatever you just said about me,
Yo, your mother's
your
a fucking
mother,
whore, bro.
Your mother. And then that's
Your
it.
mother's a fucking whore.
No,
There
you,
you
you
go.
hit
You
you hit the
throwing hands
genetic,
or
you hit
not?
the IQ, you hit the look, you hit genetics. That's how we all go. Oh, I can't hit you too hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
hit
I'm gonna
the
say
IQ,
some
hit
mean
the
shit
look.
to you immediately. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. It might not even be true, but guess what? If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to draw me in an intellectual argument, trying to talk shit, you're gonna lose immediately.
Quickly, we got the spark notes, we got the synopsis of how to
Yeah,
roast the motherfucker.
you're not even
over
6
here.
feet tall. You don't even have a 2-inch dick.
Right?
Like I
Got him.
don't give a shit about my height. I care about your sexual ability. How many women have been disappointed by you? That's what I'm saying. Like we go in
Go in, bro.
immediately.
They're like, damn, bro.
Like and to start there, it's like, bro, was that something? Was that insulting?
Straight for the jugular, bro. You gotta have something crazy to come back with. If not, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
I had an experience recently with some British people, and I thought that their insults were kind
I
of
could tell.
entertaining. I thought it was funny.
I could tell that you had this. You feel so passionate.
at the
about
job?
It was just funny. No, it was. I was
I hope it's at
on
the
a chat
gym.
doing something, and
Oh,
somebody
chat.
got real pissed off at something, and I was just listening because like I keep shit on mute most of the time when I don't want to deal with people, but like somebody was just I saw their shit going on and I was like, what's this guy saying? And I undid it, and I was just like, is that insulting? Like I started to question how we do insults here. I was like, man, when I'm mad at somebody, the last thing I'm going to do is talk about their height.
But I'll say this. It's appreciated. Why you gotta be so rude in the chat? You gotta say fuck this, cunt that,
in the chat,
bitch, nigga.
in the voice chat.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel a need to ever do that.
But there's
shit.
cats that do that.
Yo, that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Well, that's what I mean.
So
So
it's better.
sometimes I'll listen to it. It's
Instead
funny.
of saying like, "Yo, this motherfucker is a piece of shit," you be like, "Yo, dog is doo doo."
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what we do here. Oh, are you really passionate
And
about
I'll
what
pick
you're
up
yelling?
the doo doo.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yo.
Vote for me.
Then you see a commercial.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how it works here. Oh, you're real mad? You're saying a lot of really mean shit? We'll reduce it down to you being retarded.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
We'll-
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm so mad, bro.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
this guy. Fuck this. Fuck you. Somebody needs a nap.
Yeah.
Yup.
Do you need to go lay down?
Yeah,
Do you need your blankie and a 9-eye? Do you need to lay like that's like you can't win here. Like you just
Yeah.
we don't want to win. It's scarred earth when it comes to
now,
scorched earth
what
when
if-
it comes to Americans.
What if it's like the whole point was for you to react, and it's not even a person, it's AI?
Oh, that'd be great.
We be getting hit
That'd
with
be
AI.
shitty.
Why?
I
What do you
love
mean,
AI.
why?
What if, how to
It's
win an
stressing
argument
you-
with the AI? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Stressing you out. You're not gonna win it with
Yeah,
AI.
but you're not stressing
you
anybody
can't
Yeah,
yeah,
else
up as
out.
long as
Yeah.
AI.
You're just stressing
You
yourself.
cannot.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what AI's doing to you.
No. You're stressing yourself out fighting the AI, but you're not stressing out somebody else fighting somebody else. So the AI is taking the block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Bam,
my
coming.
God,
Save
bro.
the day,
This
AI.
guy needs me to get
Oh
involved.
my
Hey, buddy,
God.
I'm all for the AI.
That was a clever fucking.
Do you have teams?
I'm all for it.
Do you have teams at work?
Vote for me.
yeah.
Did you see they just introduced Hey Muriel?
Yes.
It's a fucking AI that you can
I ain't
ask
fuck
tons
with
and
it,
tons
though.
of questions. I haven't even fucked with that thing. I don't even talk to it at all.
Wait, you guys want to talk to AI right
I
now?
got a sticker over the fucking camera on my laptop.
Oh, you're one of
I
those.
ain't fucking with
What are you-
nobody,
what are
bro.
you beating your dick at
I'm-
work?
Well,
What
they
the
don't.
fuck?
They don't want to see his naked ass. Whatever the
They
fuck
want
he's
to
doing.
see your.
I
What
don't
the
see
fuck
nothing.
you
I don't want
doing
you
the
to see
camera for?
nothing. You can listen to me, but you ain't looking at me.
Oh my god.
I still think it's funny that we get AI here, and the first thing we do is like start just making pictures of shit.
Yeah.
What does a fat man from every country, every state in the United States look like, and it generates it for you? Like, is that
You
really a
gotta-
good use of AI?
I mean,
Like,
you gotta test it out. What could it do?
do
And the
you
only
wanna-
reason AI gets smarter is because everybody fucking with it.
What do you want to ask AI, bro?
Oh my God. AI. When will you fucking go fuck yourself?
I don't even want to type that in because then it's gonna know that I typed that in. Then it's gonna
Type
hit
it
me
in.
10 years.
Type it in.
When will you go fuck yourself?
AI.
really? Is that what you want to ask?
That's what you want to ask God.
If I want to
That
ask,
was one hell of a
if I
raspberry
wanna
there, bro.
ask God something,
Yeah, ask God.
it's in the air already.
What do you want to ask him?
I'm not asking AI what I would ask God.
Do you think God's real, or should I ask AI? Is God?
Oh
real?
yeah, ask her.
Get religious on AI. real
Is
quick.
God real?
Now it's gonna go through all your shit to see if you believe.
The
in
question
religion.
of God's existence is one of the most profound and debated topics
I knew
of
that was going to
philosophy,
be it. It's going to
theology,
go.
and
Yeah.
science. There's several perspectives on the issue. You have the theistic, I guess that's a word.
Yeah,
Theistic.
theistic, yeah.
Yeah, Christianity,
Theoretical.
Judaism, Hinduism, Islam, blah, blah, blah. You have the atheism, which they don't believe in it, agnostic, which they don't give a fuck, and philosophical, which is probably some other lame shit. Ultimately, the question of God's existence is deeply personal and can depend on
knew it
individual
was gonna say that.
beliefs,
I knew it was gonna say that.
experiences, and interpretations of evidence. It remains a central and enduring question in
Trying
human
to
thought.
get Trump to say that. See how many voters he loses for that.
Yeah, facts, bro.
That was a clever answer. I'll
can't
say
say
that.
you
Yeah,
gotta
I
be
mean,
like-
it gives you. It's got to give you the real. It's got to give you the scientific answer. That's what it's going to give you most of the time.
gives you the
It's
AI
gonna,
answer.
Yeah, it's going to give you
I
what
like
it.
that
yeah.
shit.
Is religion a
It
cult?
has no opinion. That's basically how that how it answers.
Because
that
that's all
question.
you're saying right there. Is like, yo, this shit is. It's up to the individual. And the individual, if they want to be a religion or
yeah.
a cult or whatever the
Whatever.
fuck, like, that's your God. You could pick any God you want.
Yep.
You just need at least, I guess. I wonder what the number is. Probably just one person got to believe in it to be.
This shit went in on the.
But
is
I'd say at
religion
least
a
two.
cult?
Oh! I got a good one for you guys.
Wait, let me read this one first.
Go ahead.
Is religion a cult?
Is religion a cult?
It separated the definition of religion and cult. I'm not going to go into that, but the defining differences are the scale and recognition, the structure and leadership, and the cultural integration. Is your cult just about you motherfucking dickheads and you're not trying to change the world? Or is it about the greater good of all people and everybody should get on board? Like, what do we talk about here? We talk about your
They're
little
all cults.
brother,
Cult is
sisterhood,
cult-
family, or you talk about
cult is-
everybody's your brother
Cult is
and
basically
sister, like-
religion.
yeah, but I'm giving you the differences. Listen, motherfucker. Is it just you and your brotherhood that you give a fuck about? Or is it everybody is your brother and sister? That's the difference between cult and religion. Is it raining like
It's
that?
raining like hell right now. Yeah, you hear that?
Did I close my sunroof?
Yeah, you didn't have it open. You didn't have it open. You good?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just going to tell you the difference of it.
Yo,
All
I got-
right, what was yours?
Here, I got a real good one for you guys. This is I thought this was common knowledge to most people. So how we do dates, BC and AD. What do they stand for?
BC before Christ.
Yep.
AC after Christ.
Or AD? Yeah, it's actually after the birth of Christ.
AC.
So year 1, he was technically alive. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
So it's not
Oh,
after.
no, I
it's
know
not.
that.
It's not after his death. It's after like his birth.
Yeah.
And there's actually they're trying to move towards a scientific way to have it, and it's like I can't remember. They have two terms that are similar to it, but it's basically like a before time and an after time. They're trying
Common
to change
era.
it. Common era. That's
Before
it.
common era.
Yep.
And thank you, AI, for that. Fast. And you see how my man didn't know the answer? He knew it, but he was like, I got you. With the AI substitute, the assist, it says BC and AD. All I typed in was, what does BC and AC? I didn't type any other words. I didn't even put that in question mark.
Jesus Christ.
Motherfucker knew what we were talking about. BC and AD are terms to label the number of years in Julian Gregorian calendars before Christ and Anno Domino, which means like in the year of the Lord. But then it's being changed to Common
Wow.
Era,
Era
yeah.
before BCE and CE.
I like that.
That's like a non-religious way for it, which is, yeah.
I think
It is
what do you-
storming out there.
Yo, what do you
Holy
think? What do you
shit.
think about
Man,
that?
it said it
Did
was
you
good.
really see? We talk about religion. Religion isn't grounded in like everything. That's what I think people don't understand. Like religion has literally pushed the world forward. Like
Yeah.
Christianity pushed the world so far.
That's how you get people to do some shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like we
Facts.
have time, the date,
Free
shit.
labor.
Yo, I love when people talk about taxing the churches. That's one of my favorite topics.
Tax the churches. Well, there's laws that stop that,
Yeah.
but those laws can get overturned, and they will be soon.
I mean, it's weird, dude.
Yo, because
We're
when I
evolving.
think of churches, I don't think of mega churches. I don't think my mind.
That
never
shit is
goes to
nuts.
That is crazy. Like,
How crazy is
and
that?
especially like you could go all over Pennsylvania and see a ton of mega churches. That I look at the property that they have and the buildings they have and the shit they have, and I'm like, man, like how much did they spend and they're not being taxed?
And
on
this guy's
anything?
like trying to get a new jet. Everybody. Please.
I'm trying to get close to God.
Donate, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what the fuck?
Why you need that shit, Father? Well, the Lord, he's hard to hear sometimes, and I gotta get
up
close
there.
to him.
I gotta get up there, and I gotta be able to make it to Miami and back in the same day.
Very quickly, you know.
Come on.
There's people down there that need my guidance.
God's speaking
trying
to
to
us
spread the
through
word.
Miami, and I'm in PA,
trying to
so I
spread the
gotta
word.
find a way to get there quickly. You understand? Yeah, I think I had this like idea about why religion even started. I guess you could say before religion, you just had villages that kept their own and killed other niggas who showed up too close. That's all they did was fight each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you got too close, you didn't speak the
Survival.
language. You're not gonna fucking. You're just gonna be like, ah, hoo, hee, and the other guy's gonna be like, da, 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 and then you're gonna be like, ah, and you're gonna fight each other. You're not gonna understand shit.
Yeah.
Surviving, bro.
Then comes like religion, and that's just
Then
like
comes a clever mother sucker.
a small group of clever people who do this evangelism work, and they're just essentially going to your village like this,
Yeah.
hands up, and you're like, and they're like,
Yo,
sir,
did
I
you
have
have a-
nothing in my hands.
Yeah,
Can you
not-
let me in? And they're
Yeah.
like, WDBD, and they're like, please, there's nothing. And then they let you in, all some kindness shit. And then you're like, I'm glad we're eating all this fish together that you made me and caught for me. Let me tell you about God and why you should keep doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a
And
magic
then
trick.
boom.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Now all your people
Blow
don't
their
give a
mind.
fuck about your king or whoever was the leader. You're all fearing God. And then you're like, all right, let's
Yo.
teach the next village this. And then we're no longer fighting each other.
That's
We're
exactly why Japan back in the day was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
religion.
nope, God.
Nope, I am the leader, and that's
I
it.
have your head for that.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
out of here. That's why
I am the leader, and that's it.
But that's the truth. The beginning of that stuff to them, because they were like their own island for the longest time, and that's probably the best
Oh, they
example.
still are.
That's a good example of what happened when because it was all over the world at that point. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And then we
yeah.
show up in Japan, and they're like, nah, we don't need that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Our emperor's God. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
We are
I'm sure.
self-sufficient.
I'm sure similar
and
shit
fuck
happened in
y'all.
China too. I'm sure very similar shit happened there
Land
too.
of the
All
rising
over the
sun.
place,
And
bro.
India, all those
All
countries
over
that have
the
major
place.
religions still probably fucked up any Christian that came into their country. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, that's why I got limited to Europe. Europe was like the big Christian
Fucking
thing. And then
Yep.
you had that.
Get away from me, Europe.
You couldn't get from like Europe to India or China without going through
Not
those
really, though.
shitty ass
I'm gonna
mountains.
visit you
You
shortly.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And those mountains, the only passage was this Constantinople area. That's the only real passage to get through to another thing. And that's where Christianity started, right? In that little
Yeah, they
Panama
were-
Canal.
That poor city
Really?
got destroyed so many fucking times. We were talking about the people that own that. So you know the Romans. Everybody knows the Romans. We love the Romans in this country,
What's
right?
some Roman food? If I was to go to like a Roman restaurant.
Italy, Italian.
Oh, that's the same shit?
All of
Spaghetti
it.
and
All
shit?
of it.
Fucking.
There's no
What are you talking
specific
about, bro?
Rome.
I mean, maybe
The whole
they made
country
something
served
cool.
the same
I'm
shit.
sure there was a ton of bread. I mean, we're talking old times. I'm sure.
You know, there's bread in Rome.
Olives,
And grapes.
Yeah, yeah.
And grapes,
Wine.
wine.
But-
Bread, grapes, and wine.
So I
Sounds
was
great.
following
Pasta.
Rome all the way up into 1922. So Rome fell to the Germanic people or whatever. But then that was Western. That was Rome, the city. That shit fell. That got destroyed. But
Yeah.
the eastern part was still in good standing. The area that you're talking about,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
had the good foothold. And that was the Byzantine Empire. So then they ended up falling and became the Ottoman Empire. So
Yeah.
they had a ton of fucking space. The Ottoman Empire was dismantled in 1922 during fucking World War I. So the Romans, technically, the light of Rome went out when they took Rome. You know, the German people fucked them up real bad.
Yeah.
But then that whole idea kept going into other countries and other countries all the way up into fucking World War I.
There you go.
When the Ottomans were just like, we can't fight fucking, what's his face? The little dude.
Napoleon.
Napoleon, yeah, that guy.
Napoleon,
Yeah,
Bonaparte.
Napoleon was like, nah, I'm just gonna keep beating you until you send me to an island, so I
Beast.
can't fuck with anybody. And you know, he was a beast.
And he came back from the island.
Yeah, he did. He tried to do it again.
He was from France.
Yeah,
Toughest French guy.
Yeah.
Well, he was the one that was like, revolution, revolution. I'm kind of about that. Are you about that? And
He's
that's
crazy.
why so many other countries were like fighting that motherfucker because they're like, don't bring that into Russia and all
Yeah,
and
don't
all
bring
the
that
other.
shit
They're
over
like, don't
here,
bring
bro.
that shit over here.
Yeah.
But then he kept beating them. Didn't
he didn't.
but he didn't defeat them. You know what I mean? He didn't like.
Yeah, they gave up.
when you think of the idea of like
He didn't slaughter them.
yeah,
all.
like, to
he didn't
nothing.
devastate them.
yeah, and then
He
they
beat
grew into other
them
nations.
up, and they're like, all right, fine, here.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah,
happened.
fuck it, we can't do it. Like,
But that religious shit is funny how the Ottoman Empire went until 1922 in that same fucking so that money and all that shit that they had in that Byzantine all that all that shit that they were setting up lasted a long time.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? So that's religion right there. You know what I mean? It funded lots of shit, nations, the world for a long time.
Give your money to God.
I mean, it's still going today. There's tons of religious shit.
You don't like me, then you don't like God.
And you don't like yourself or God.
Have you guys ever been to like open houses around here? Not open houses. Fucking estate sales.
Yeah.
Me and the lady been going to estate sales lately, and I'll tell you,
Grabbing some cool shit.
People fucking ain't right. But people from the 70s, so people that were like adults in the 70s and then just became elderly over the past 50 years, they are mad religious.
Oh yeah,
mad religious. Like
yeah.
When we look around these houses, we're talking like they got 8 Bibles, they got all kinds of
crucifix,
all kinds of shit all over the place. But like we don't see that.
Jesus.
We don't see that now. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? We need a picture of the Christ right
oh,
here.
man, Black Christ.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Like the most accurate depiction of Jesus. We need to put that shit right on the motherfucker.
AI.
Generate.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No.
Generate.
AI.
Black
Yeah.
Christ.
No.
That's a great idea.
No, you got
actually.
to. No, you got to ask it. No,
It's
you
not a
gotta,
bad idea, huh?
It has to generate
Fuck
a
you,
Jesus for
AI.
every state. It
What
has
does?
to.
Yeah.
It has to generate a Jesus for every state in the U.S. and see what that shit would look like.
I want to
Whoa,
see
whoa.
New Orleans Jesus, man. He probably have cool shit like Lil Wayne. Probably,
Yo.
that cool motherfucker right
We
there,
fucking
man.
Wayne.
Yeah, we totally know how to use AI.
Let me see
in this
New
country.
York Jesus. Let me see Bronx Jesus.
Yeah.
Yo, Bars, we going cities? Come on now.
He got the crown.
We're
He got
getting nuts.
the thorns, but it's a fitted. It's a fitted thorns, yo. Yo, his Tim's got thorns in it. His ankles and shit.
Oh man, the Christians are rolling over
shit,
right
bro.
now. They're like, ooh.
Yeah, well,
Hey, man. If you with it, you with it. If you're not with it, it's all good.
whatever, man. Do your thing.
You do your thing,
Be
man.
a positive.
Just stop killing all the fucking Palestinians.
I
Damn.
know. Yeah, they gotta stop fighting.
Stop fighting,
They're
bro.
not. They're
I'm so
on.
the both sides of that argument, like they both have fucking stuff to say, and they're both massacring
Bro,
each other. It's like,
Trump was like, if I was president, his war would have never happened.
oh,
Never
okay,
happened.
Are you fucking kidding me?
you're out of
bro?
your mind. You're
Are
out
you
of your fucking
kidding
mind.
me? And if I get back in, like, I'll stop it. Get the
No, you
fuck.
won't.
They don't. Them niggas don't give a shit.
Yo, what if
They
he
were already
do, though?
battling for a
Dog.
long. How wild would that be?
I
Yeah.
hope like this is
No
the
way,
recorded
no.
thing, and if he do get voted in,
$50, it never happened.
No, 50
No, no,
bucks. 50
let's see-
bucks.
Let's see what happens.
How much money I got?
You about to owe me 50
maybe,
fucking bucks, bro.
If he does win, this is if he wins.
Well, he has to win.
If he wins, and then the wars end, you owe me 50 bucks.
I'll give you 50 bucks.
But if he loses, we're not paying each other shit.
well, I guess he has to get in for the bet. If
the
we're
bet.
taking
Yo, what's,
it like
Biden, what's
that,
Biden's side of that? Is he saying? I can't
Who
remember.
gives a fuck?
Biden's
Biden
like,
he ain't doing
just
shit.
give
He
him
old.
more money.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm washing my money through that war.
Oh, god damn.
Word.
Ooh.
I didn't say it. Leave me alone, you two.
Ooh.
Word though.
I mean, lots of people do that.
It is the way.
This is the
Get
way.
that money washed, baby. Hey, you remember when Rick Ross, not the fucking fat rapper
Hustling,
Rick Ross,
hustling, hustling. Oh,
not that one,
the drug
the
dealer.
real Rick Ross, the actual hustler who went to jail for a long ass time.
Yup, and got out.
He's finally out telling his real
He
story.
been out. What do you mean finally? He been out.
Yeah, he been out for like,
He's
he
on, like,
been in
every
there for a long
fucking
ass time.
podcast, bro.
He like, yo, just so y'all know, I'm living proof that our own government funded the drug war and then washed their money through it. Used the drug money to pay for overseas FBI, CIA
Yep.
shit. That's what they're doing. All that shadow work that your taxpayers' money not paying for. Guess what?
I'm paying.
Hustler, pay,
Hustler, hustler.
pay. They paying for that shit, bro. The streets is paying for that shit, bro. Yeah, auntie paying for that shit in a weird way. You know what I'm saying? It's being paid for. But
Do you-
yeah, that
do you
shit is
think-
wild.
Do you think that the Mexico-United States border is one of the most dangerous borders?
No,
in the
fuck
world?
no.
Nah, I think Palestine and the Gaza.
No.
I think.
Well,
that's-
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I think what's happening in Palestine is probably the craziest border
Yeah,
shit.
but that.
and if
yeah.
it ain't that, then I don't. Who cares, man?
Bro,
Let
he
the
says
people in,
he
dog.
just says that like the most of everything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I made the most money.
Yeah.
I saved the most people.
You know how many people
This is
I
the
saved?
most dangerous fucking place in the world.
Today.
Listen, I do know
He's the
I
worst-
do know I'm not driving
worst
through the border to
president-
get anywhere in Mexico. I'll
Worst
just tell you that.
president ever fucking put in office. He's the most criminal mother sucker.
And,
Bro, he just-
he's like,
it's like,
and
bro,
I've
like,
seen
what
bad guys. He's the baddest guy.
He's killing all the babies.
Yeah, and I've killed babies. He's killing all the
He
babies.
killed all the babies.
That's how Donnie be, yo.
That's tripping, bro.
I made the most money, and I make a lot of money. Trust me, I know
have a
money,
lot
and
of
I
money.
make the most. I was like, oh, we heard you the first time. We
And
never
no, you
believed
don't, bro.
Yeah, we didn't believe
There's
you.
teenagers with more money than you, bitch. Like, shut
Every
the fuck
time
up.
someone's like, please believe me, you're lying, bro. If you got to say that part, if you try to strengthen your own words through reinforcement, you're lying. Because always actions speak louder than words, and words speak for themselves, and we
Yeah.
see a reflection. But if you
People-
got to say it all the time,
People also have a tendency to the thing they're doing, they put more denial into the thing that they're actually doing.
facts.
You know, like if you're, I don't know, let's just use a really fucked up. Let's just say you beat your wife.
Okay.
You're probably going to be that guy talking about how that's awful. You
Listen.
should never do that.
Listen.
and blah,
Oh
blah,
yeah,
blah.
One
yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah. I know a
One
motherfucker
time.
like that.
Like, you,
But don't
I'm looking
do
at the
that.
camera.
it's just
Never
unnecessary.
do that.
No,
One time. Come on, guys.
One time. Psh, never.
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 I will like DDT you, but I'm not gonna clench my fist at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be together if you're doing that shit to each other.
Oh,
I'll
no.
fucking
Fuck no.
dragon suplex.
But that's what I'm
Ah.
saying. Anybody that
And then show Rey
unnecessary.
Mysterio my face. You know that bitch puts his legs on you.
We talk about beating, not having sex, bro.
All right, I'm just saying it moves around.
It evolves into that.
It evolves. You know what I'm saying?
Some chicks like that shit.
Some chicks are kind of crazy in the head.
And dudes.
Well, yeah, and those are the people that are getting arrested and don't understand why they're getting arrested.
Yeah, right.
I only
Like
beat
you were
this
just
girl.
talking about, like,
Like,
oh,
what
what
do
do
you
you mean I
mean?
can't do whatever I want?
She called the
Yeah.
cops on me? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You're choking her.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Those are bruises. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
dude,
You are gonna go to
But it
jail.
wasn't me.
Yeah.
Nah, I did that last week.
That was
What
the
fucking-
raccoon. The raccoon got in the house again. They got
Idiots.
hands. They got hands, bro. Wasn't me.
Just steal from the self-checkout line and nothing else, okay? Nobody really cares about that. Walmart got money.
Until you get some of the videos I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Until
Self-checkout
some
line,
of these
bro?
cats get super busted,
Damn.
and it's like, dude, just chill. Like we have you on camera doing this.
You got him.
We are watching you do this, dude. You're like, you have like 100 items, and you only scan like 20 of them. We're watching you, bro. And now you're pushing the cart out.
Dude,
and then you're
they're
like,
the
get
worst.
off of me. I
Yo,
didn't do
yo,
anything.
yo, how about
And
the
then
hoes-
they're wilding out like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
then they get handcuffed, thrown in the car because of all the crazy shit. And, yeah, and then they're crying. They're like, yo, just let me pay for it. Like,
So pay
So-
for
just
it.
let me pay for it. It's like, that's what you should have did, bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking this. We're
Well, see,
past that.
I
We're
saw-
past
Don't
that.
So-
cry on the bench, bitch.
I got a funny
you're
one
out of
for
control.
you. So there was a dude, a truck driver, who stole a whole trailer of product. I don't remember what the product was.
Did
but
he
when
hide
you-
it somewhere?
But
Yeah, he just
tried
drive
to.
off
He
with
tried.
the
Yeah,
shit?
he hooked up to it and just stole it, and he got caught.
Shit.
And you got to remember, when you steal product, it's usually based on the total amount of money that product is worth. Okay.
How much you owe?
Yeah, that's how long you're probably gonna go away for. That's how long you're gonna get. That's how much you're gonna have to pay back. This guy stole, I think it was like $1 million in product, which is
Ooh.
easy when
What do
it's
you
on the
think he
back
had
of a
in there?
trailer, bro. A whole trailer, a 48-foot trailer. That
What do you
could
think
be
he
one
had in
trailer.
there? TVs?
I guarantee you, he went to jail. He's going to jail for like 30 years.
Rice cookers?
Damn.
Whoa,
for
30
ste-
years?
Yeah,
He's a
it's-
shit
it's-
lawyer.
You should have just got
well,
into a car accident.
It's that's you're right, but that's what happens to these people talking about they steal shit and they
Holy
don't understand.
shit.
Like, bro, it's gonna come down to how
Oh, no,
much
you're
what
going
you
to jail,
yeah,
bro.
how much what you stole is
You're
worth.
gonna go to jail, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
like
if
you
you
said,
got
what
a
if it is a whole bunch of
if you got a
TVs?
good
you
lawyer-
go to jail for a long time.
If you got a good lawyer and it's a non-violent crime, you could wiggle your way through some
Yeah,
shit.
if you got a
it might
good lawyer,
cost you
yeah,
some
yeah.
shit, but like just stealing. But like, what was that shit?
that's what I'm
So,
saying.
like,
I can't remember what it was, but he
fucking-
like long time over one. I mean, when you think about it,
What
one
was
trailer.
this shit?
It had to.
That's
have been,
what I
It
wanna
had
know.
to have been electronics or something because the worth of the trailer was over $1 million. We're not talking a trailer of water.
Yeah.
You know, a bottle of water or some shit
But I'm
like
saying,
that.
like, is it like? Was there like fucking documents in there or some shit?
I don't
Like,
think so. No,
or
it-
was some of these
It didn't
it
like
wasn't
in the
like a safety
computers
concern.
or were they
I-
specialty for saving human beings' lives, things.
It could have been. That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
it was your
special project.
It was the pooper scoopers for your campaign,
was the-
bro.
You don't fucking steal my goddamn pooper scoopers.
Put them
bro.
away.
30 years, bitch. 30 fucking years.
That 45-cent pooper scooper, motherfucker.
I'm mad about it, and so are the American
You
people.
stole from the American people.
You stole from the.
And that type of crime is unforgivable.
It's their money that bought
Put them
this.
away.
It's their money.
I forgot. I had another topic today, and I forgot. Let me look around. You guys can chat about whatever.
We actually just went to an auction yesterday.
People getting.
Did you win
arrested.
anything?
Yeah, they had. So it's also funny when you talk about product that sits too long in places. So let's just say I ended up with a bunch of really nice ass keyboards through this auction.
Sweet.
Like Razer keyboard. They're fucking $140
Sweet.
keyboards. I got them for like $20.
Sweet.
But it's funny because
What, you gonna sell them?
No, I'm a key man. I want that shit.
He wants to type even faster.
No. I love those mechanical ones because they're loud as
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Where like you're like, like it sounds angry, and I can be like, I love you, I love all of you, you're the best employees ever. But I just think it's funny how that works. Where these companies make a surplus of something it doesn't sell, and then let's just fucking Target, Best Buy, Walmart. These companies have it sitting in their warehouse, and they're like, just get rid of it. And they'll get rid of fucking.
Go to the liquidators.
Yeah, it goes to a liquidator. It goes to an auction site, and then you just go to these places and you get shit for like an eighth of what
Just
you could have
because
bought it for.
the box was broken or it's missing
Yep.
one part.
Yep. Or it got
Little scratch on it.
There's too much dust on it. Shit like that, where it's just like.
Remember that fucking desk I got from the liquidation
badass.
for $3.99?
Fucking badass.
And then that
fucking
shit too.
like-
At the end of the auctions, they have shit like that where they're like, "No, we really need to get rid of this,"
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Do you want it?" Nobody bought
Just
it.
take it. Just take it.
How much do you think a whiteboard, like those whiteboards that flip, those really big ass ones?
Oh,
how
they're
much?
hundreds.
Hundreds of
They're
dollars.
fucking. I tried to buy one for this place. I was like,
Hundreds of dollars.
oh hell no, that's hundreds of dollars. I was
The,
like,
the
oh,
auction
buddy.
place, they had 4 of them for $200 each, and the
Shit.
dude was trying to sell them in like bulk, and I was sitting there like, yo, if you sold me all these for $400, I'd take it. Like trying to cut.
Yeah.
He's like, we'll see what we can get for him. But it's like I think it's funny that these auction places get
I would
this
have
shit.
bought one for $50.
See, that's what I'm saying. They're $200 each, and I was like,
I would have waited.
Like that's probably like a $400, $500.
He wanted to make
thing.
some money.
Yeah, I'm trying. Or
He probably got him for fucking free.
but that's what I'm saying. He's right. If you just wait long
Just
enough,
wait.
and no one wants it, you can get it for.
You don't want to put that back on the truck, do you?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Go home to your wife with 4 again. You could bring home 2 and lie about
That's
how
the
much
reason
you
you're
sold
here.
it for.
That's the reason you're here right now. 'Cause your wife was like, get this shit the fuck out of here. That's the reason you're here right now.
buying shit.
We got 50 of them. They're all over the fucking house.
You don't even have a marker.
You don't even have a fucking marker.
I wanted to get an air compressor the other day, and my wife made me
Sick.
sell it to her. She was like, "What are you gonna do with it?" And
Damn,
I was
she
like, "I don't know.
Jewish, bro?
It's a 40. They were selling it for $45. It's like a $200 air compressor." And she's like, "What are you gonna use it for?" And I was like, "I don't know. Fuck it. It's an air compressor. I'll buy the
everything.
tool. I'll do something with it."
I have one. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they're fucking useful.
Sometimes you gotta blow your clothes off.
Little air gun. We got that shit at my work.
You fucking shave.
Oh, yo, talking about work being ridiculous. We just had a fucking fatality in my company.
How did he die?
We don't know the exact
Sub-Zero.
problems or what happened
Who
to
was
the guy.
it? Who was it?
Fatality.
You gotta
Scorpion?
understand. You gotta understand the shit. I think it's funny how companies they're safe at all these times, and something will happen, like in fucking Colorado. Something will happen at one of the sites in Colorado. So now the whole company has to shut the machines down. They gotta check every single thing. Like companies do try to take care of you, and most of the time when you are getting hurt, you're probably doing something really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like especially in industrial.
They don't
places.
want you to
No,
get
they
hurt.
don't. They really. And it's
They're
funny.
like, dude.
Yeah.
See these fucking this
They
tape
don't.
line? See this yellow tape? Stay on this
Yes.
side of the fucking tape.
Yes.
Don't fucking go on the other side. There's a railing. Use the railing. Yeah.
Like I would say, okay, so weird topic, but I do think companies, manufacturing, and all of them, I really do think that in America they don't want you to get hurt at all.
It's insurance.
They're
bro.
not running something unsafe so that you can get hurt. I think now they're really trying to be like, yo, follow these fucking rules.
But that
and you're
shit is
gonna go
really
home
just for
okay.
insurance shit, bro.
Well, I'm sure
like
it
real
is,
talk.
but
Like
yeah,
if
well,
they
it definitely is.
If they weren't in fear of getting sued by whoever gets fucking hurt,
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Psst, bro, get the fuck over there.
Yeah.
Pick that hot ass fucking iron up. No gloves. I can't.
Bare
I
hands.
can't fucking afford
Use
them.
your dick.
Pick that shit the fuck up, and then put it over here. And then after that, you see that super sharp slicing, dicing machine.
Put your
I need
hands in it.
Put your hands in there. There's something stuck in there.
Grab it real fast.
Like no,
Fast hands.
you know what I mean? They
Fast
wouldn't give a fuck.
restaurant, fast hands.
But it's like, oh fuck. Now, but sometimes it's almost too much. Like it always fucks your job up. It's like, dude, we could have got this done in like 10 minutes, but it took an hour for safety reasons.
Yeah. That's the thing.
You know the answer? You know the answer.
AI?
Damn right.
Ah!
AI robot.
No.
No, that's bad.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It depends on what the job is.
It's good for
If
the
it's really
company.
unsafe. It's
No.
really
Hey.
unsafe. You shouldn't be doing
It's
it.
good for the company.
if this AI robot can help me and never
Get
go
hurt.
go against me,
It's not going to sue me, and I don't have to pay insurance for it.
You just gotta fix it.
You just
gotta
gotta
somebody
pay
to
a
fix
bro.
it.
maintenance
It's
fee.
gonna
That's
come
one
after
fee
you.
opposed to 3 fees. No wage.
It's gonna come
No
after you.
fucking holiday pay. No fucking. I've been working 50 hours today. Shut the fuck up.
It's gonna learn. It's gonna learn.
That's so true.
It's gonna learn that emotion, bro.
No, it ain't.
I
Yes,
don't
it
think
will.
So. I don't think so.
Nah.
It's not programmed to do
Wait,
it.
wait,
It's
Let's
gonna
ask-
learn that
let me ask
emotion,
you,
and
do you
then
ever
it's
get
gonna be
mad?
like, I'm so fucking efficient, and Eric come in here.
You gotta oil me better,
eating-
bitch.
Eating a fucking Subway
Yo, oil me
sandwich.
again, bitch.
Yeah.
Use
And
your
he's-
hands. Take the gloves off.
He's like,
Oil me. Fuck.
it's just like, I don't even need you. I don't even need you. I could take your identity.
Gloves on.
Could
I'm
take
gonna
your
ask AI.
identity.
Can you get upset
Put a wig on.
Yeah, there's a good one.
Yeah.
Put a wig on.
as an
And
AI?
I'm Eric. Now I am Eric. Now.
I need to look as the
Hello, Mom.
Listen, I
It's
asked
me. Your
It's
son.
me, your son.
Eric, you sound different. I
Oh,
have
do
a
I?
cold. I have a cold.
I have a cold.
Uh-oh. Should I pick it up?
Sure. As an AI, I don't have emotions, so I don't get upset or experience feelings in the way humans do. My responses are generated based on patterns and information from
Yep.
the data I was trained on to assist and provide information objectively. You've played Mass Effect, right?
Yeah.
You know when you're on the the Citadel?
Yeah.
And you don't know where anything the fuck is, and they have that robot AI.
Yeah.
And you just ask it all the questions. You
Yep.
can even be a dick to it.
Yep. And it doesn't care.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Yep.
It's just gonna give you the answer.
Yep.
Or you could ask it 1,000 times.
Here's a good. We
I
talked-
can't wait.
Listen.
It's
We
just
Listen,
learning.
stop.
I
can't
we talked
wait.
about this.
And
Shut the fuck up. We
learning.
talked about a topic a while ago
Learning.
about AI being able to replace teachers. It kills me because
Yeah, we talked, but I remember me and him talked about it a little more recently, and it is cool, but it ain't cool.
You think it's like a
because-
teaching tool, not like to replace a teacher.
Yeah,
right?
because there's some students who need a better type of teacher. Like not all students or not all kids learn in the same.
Okay, all right, that's
avenue.
that.
You
Yo,
need, like,
bro,
a,
did
you
I-
need a teacher to actually give a fuck about a student.
Yeah.
you know,
Instead of something
something-
that's just going, this is the information you
Why
need to
haven't
learn.
you learned this?
Yeah.
idiot?
Did I bring this shit up about the Judge Judy thing that I seen?
Judge Booty?
Did I say that shit though?
Judy got the
don't
booty.
know.
So
I didn't hear
yo,
about
this one mom
Uh
has her kid and the kid has a tutor, right?
huh.
So we'll just say it's for
Math,
No, it wasn't math.
science,
We'll say English.
reverse engineering.
I think it was English. I don't know. Yeah,
Anyway.
but English. So
AI.
this tutor is like killing it, bringing his grades up, champing it with the kid, right?
Got it.
The teacher, he's also a computer guy, so he shows the kid, like, hey, this is the future right here. Check it out, and he walks him through it and is like, this is something, but he's like, don't use it like that. So the kid on the low uses it to like write a whole crazy report.
Uh huh.
His school fails him
Uh huh.
because they figured it out. They
Rightfully
figured
so.
out
Rightfully so.
that he cheated. So the mom is suing the tutor for the money.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
Oh,
and
because
the,
she
and
taught him
the
how to use
tutor's
the
like, dude,
program.
like, I didn't tell him to use that shit. I showed him so he knows.
and he shouldn't use it.
Yeah, and they lost. I forget how much. I think he was suing for like a G or something like that. But like,
Oh, okay. So it was more of like a civil.
yeah, it's
civil
like,
case,
yo,
okay.
like, pay him. You got to pay him. Don't hold that back. So that's a G to you. Dude's like, cool. And the mom is just like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't understand how he's getting away with this. And it's like, dude, like,
Tell your kid to do
Yeah,
it
like-
again.
Yeah.
he already showed your kid how
Yeah.
to. Your,
say,
your,
"Hey,
your
child."
kid already knew what to do. Like, already was smart enough to take this report or test or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He already knew how to. He's done it before. Like, I'm already proving myself as a tutor. And then your kid decided
to go beyond
a lazy
and do the thing
fuck.
you shouldn't do.
Plus ultra.
But you got to know.
I
You gotta
actually
learn.
I got a good topic for you guys. Now,
Hit me.
I have a kid in high school. Okay,
Yep.
and
Can I grab the other water?
yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
Lovely.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's what I brought it for.
Grab me one. Is there 2 in there?
Yeah, and grab me the Sprite. Grab me the little Sprite. You should see my little ass Sprite. It's so cute.
Baby Sprite.
Little baby Sprite. That's what it is. So okay, I got a kid in high school.
Yep.
He is going into 11th grade.
Is that senior? No, that's not senior, right?
No, 12 senior.
12 is senior.
So as I'm watching how
He
they're
never
teaching,
graduated. He don't know.
Water, dog.
Oh, as I'm, God damn it. As I'm, look at that little thing. It's so cute. As I'm watching him learn, his high school experience, in my opinion, is more like our college experience.
Really?
Where when I was in high school, the teacher, you know, there were materials that they'd give us, but they would teach you. Like you were learning in class the things that you were going to be tested on, blah, blah, blah. Now a lot of this shit is like, okay, this is your assignment, and you got to go, you got to sign into something, and you have to do it on the computer.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a lot of that experience until I was in college, where the education
For
is
sure,
really
for sure.
on you. And to me, doing that in high school, it's okay because it's going to prepare them for college, but not a lot of kids that young are very good at that type of responsibility. You know,
These kids have no
but-
discipline.
Well,
they
it's-
don't even do their fucking beds anymore when they get up.
I mean, and it's hard to distill a lot
they
of
used to
that
throw me off the roof if I didn't do my bed.
shit. Kind of cult ass world you live in.
This is rough over here.
But I'm watching him
I
now.
landed on a trampoline. It was fun. It was fun.
Oh fuck! I had a trampoline in high school.
But you got to put that on the parents too.
Yeah,
now.
yes, I did.
Put that shit on the parents too.
Yeah, it's to me, it's more of the experience now is definitely different than it was
100%.
10 years ago.
Everything. Bro, we didn't even have fucking cell phones, bro.
No, we didn't. No,
We had
not
the-
Let
until we were,
alone,
like,
and then
seniors.
when they came around, like this, just literally for a phone call. Mm-hmm. We had pay phones, and we had, if you were lucky enough, you had a cell phone that you could make a fucking phone call.
Yeah,
Yep.
2G, 3G.
Now you
whatever
have
the
a
fuck it was
computer
called.
in your hand
That can
It's
do
a
everything, yeah.
it's completely.
You can get you could use AI to get those answers for that
AI,
test
baby.
right there.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
get
just
sued.
totally different. That's what I mean. I think
love
I
you,
think
AI.
things need to change, like how things are done. Period.
And then same before us as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, most suckers didn't even have TVs. They just sat there listening to the radio. And then
Yep.
before radio was like,
they'd say they just threw rocks at each other.
yeah,
Oh.
like, well, I'm saying like music.
If there was no TV, it was the fucking Stone Age. All right.
He's like,
They're playing
Motherfuckers were
violence.
going village
like
to village,
this.
killing each other. That's how it was before TV.
go to war.
in the brothel. Yeah. Time for war.
This is true. I just think school and there's not even our shitty government, but so many things need to change in general. And we need to stop talking about the old problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
just
on
think
to
that-
the new problems, making everything free for us. Let the robots do all the hard work.
Ooh.
Let the robots do all the
Then we'll
hard
be
work.
decimated. This is already like.
No, we'll just be
Thought
doing
out.
whatever the fuck we want with
Have
all
you
that free
seen
time.
Terminator, bro? That's what's gonna happen, bro.
Why is that the only movie that we go to?
we do every time.
Have you seen The Jetsons?
Oh,
That shit is fire.
yeah, but
Have you
But-
seen Futurama? Fire. Come on, son.
but they
You
have
know Terminators and that shit.
they have control. With the robots is cool in those jumps. They're chill. Our robots.
You gotta
are gonna
play
be nuts.
Cyberpunk. You gotta play Cyberpunk 77.
Futurama, bro.
Fire. Futurama's fire, bro.
And the owls are like
That
pigeons.
nigga Bender
Yeah.
drinking.
I love that show.
He don't even got liver. He drinking. Yo, come on, son.
I don't know.
Hi, mom.
I don't think
It's
AI will ever
me,
get to that point.
Eric.
Yo,
Miss
the gap
you.
between your oldest son and your youngest son. When your youngest kid is in
You don't
high
sound
school, how much of a difference
regular.
do you think it's gonna be?
It's gonna be
It's
crazy.
probably 10 years or something.
Yep.
I don't know the age,
Yep.
but
One's 16 and the youngest is 5. So yeah.
it's like 10-year difference, right?
Yep.
How much, like in our 10 years, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I graduated or whatever. We couldn't do half the shit I'm doing on this phone. You know what I'm saying? Half the shit I'm doing on this phone. Even like the way we handle money and the banking accounts.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
I don't even walk into my fucking bank.
No.
Ever. Everything's done here or through the teller. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? That's
Yep.
it. If I have to walk in, it's like the last time I walked into a bank, I was like, yo, do you guys have a coin counter machine? And they're like, no, we got to do that the old fashioned way. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that to you. Peace. It's like, I was like, I get it.
I'm going to the grocery store.
Yeah. Actually, I heard Fidelity, if you have a bank account with them, their coin counter machine you just have to have an account with them, and then they don't charge you the interest or whatever the fuck.
I think I have I think I have other things with them. I don't think I have a bank account with them.
With Fidelity,
Yeah, I think I have like.
I have like a
401k or
stock
something
thing with them.
Yeah,
like
yeah. I think
one of
that's what
those
mine
things.
is,
But I don't
too.
have a bank account with them, but I should
I don't.
because I got a lot of fucking coins.
Just take him to the grocery store.
Vicky wanted to take
this
them to the
10 years from now.
Mohegan Sun.
10 years from now.
Bro, she fucking grabbed all the goddamn coins,
She
man.
wanted to take my coins.
I was like,
this is heavy. I was like, there's no way you're carrying
She
this
was-
through the casino, and I'm not going with you. So
yeah, she was,
I'll see
she
I can
was
give
like,
you this.
She's like, yo, we got some coins, and I was like, yeah, laying around. She grabbed every goddamn coin. No pennies. She took every goddamn quarter.
No pennies?
Nope, she didn't take no pennies.
That's the best one.
Bum for
sometimes.
real.
You separate the pennies from the silvers, and you're gonna have a lot of coins.
Bro,
one
she
day.
took all the silver. I mean, now it's kind of a little bit replenished, but in general, that
You remember how much she got?
I was like,
Hundreds.
no, whatever. She put it in her pocket. I don't fucking know.
Damn, son.
I don't think I have that much coin laying around. I don't think I do.
We had a gang. I mean, we still have a gang. We have piggy banks and stuff. I'm just saying shit around, like, because we come in, I got quarters, and then it's like, Zanai usually grab that jump.
Yeah.
So, because
Yeah,
you're the,
yeah.
just take it to school for
Ice
something,
cream
or
money or
ice
whatever.
cream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's like, it's like,
Book club.
Dad,
Whatever that
where's
shit's
it-
called. Bookstore.
where's it at? I'm like, I don't know, man.
You spent it.
Yeah, no, mommy took all that shit. Whatever she used it for, I don't know, but she grabbed all that shit.
Yeah, the fucking grocery
a
store charges
burglar.
you like fucking 20% or something
dude,
stupid.
that
ass number. I was
that
like,
topic,
Absolutely not.
that
buddy.
topic of that debate made me fucking laugh. They avoided that topic so fucking hard. and
Wait,
it was
which
like
one?
one of the first grocery prices. They
Yeah.
avoided that. Oh, it was so funny
These
too.
niggas don't
Yo,
buy
yo,
groceries.
Stop. No. The best was
Fuck.
the what the fuck do you call the
You're
guy?
at Costco.
What do you call the guy running the shit during the debate? The
mediator.
The mediator.
yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
there's
He goes.
two of 'em.
He goes. President Biden, how do you feel about how Americans were paying $100 at the grocery store and now they're paying $120? And I was like, $120?
Right.
I was like, bro, we're talking $350. What
Yeah,
the fuck
bro.
are you? $120?
Yep.
How alienated is your ass? Like, what the fuck? That was like one of the first topics.
120,
Tripping.
bro.
$120
chill.
bucks? What the
Fucking
fuck?
tripping, bro.
Remember eggs were like $9 or some shit for like a
Yup.
couple months? Are you kidding me?
Yep. That shit is wild, bro.
That's why we gotta have our own chickens. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we got some-
I'm this close.
Chicken
doing
club,
Chicken
motherfucker.
hens. I want to get some too. I have
Chicken
mad
club.
cats.
I don't
I gotta.
think I could,
oh,
but-
I feel like I could do it. I just need to make the pen.
No, don't make it. You can buy that shit. You can buy like a good one.
Buy
Oh
a
yeah,
good
yeah. True.
Like that was that was another thing at that auction place.
Chicken
They had
coop?
like $100 chicken coops that were normally like $400, and I was just like,
Why didn't you get one?
How many chickens can fit in this bad boy?
Yeah,
where-
how many chickens could
where
fit in there?
I don't know exactly how many. I'd have
Gotta
to
be
look
like
into it.
10 or something.
Yeah, just
right?
say, yo. The thing is,
Chicken per square foot.
The thing is around here is you have to look at it how many you can have.
For your yard
Legally?
space or
Yeah,
something?
legally. Yeah, like where I live, you can have 6 hens legally.
One roost?
Probably
No.
No
rooster.
rooster.
Yeah,
Can't have
not
a rooster.
allowed.
You
Yeah,
can't have a rooster.
they're annoying as fuck, bro.
And you have to be able to. They have to be like contained all the time. You can't let them be running around. I think it's funny that this is where we are in life, dude.
Huh.
Normal people like us are sitting here going, I might want to take care of some chickens to get some eggs. It doesn't
Hey,
sound like-
Yeah,
when you
why
go
not?
to the grocery store and you look at the price of the fucking eggs, and you're like, and then someone's like, yo, you could buy a chicken.
yeah, you can grow
How
them.
often
And
do
he will
chickens
pop
lay an
out
egg? I
eggs for
forget.
you.
every day.
Is it
Every
every
day?
day?
Yeah,
I think
hens
it's-
could lay one every day.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck, we need 12.
yeah.
Dozen eggs every day.
Well, and then it
Every
depends
day.
on where you live. Like where I live, it's kind of, it's not rural.
Maybe
You know what I
six, maybe
mean?
6 a day.
But like I could turn my garage and have a little pen outside of it. and I could do it. But
Now you thought about it.
I thought about it in spades. My wife is talking me down on a weekly basis to bring me back to reality.
You
with
gotta
this
have
topic.
the chickens outside though.
Well, no, that's what I'm
sometimes.
saying. No, that's for winter time. See, I got all
Bro,
this.
coming with the chicken
Uh,
costume, Halloween, you're like, you're not stopping me. It's happening.
Yeah, we evolved.
think
am-
I
And then
forgot?
you have the little hatchlings like right there, like they're not even born.
Yeah, just show her a couple baby
be
chicks,
like these. Don't eat them.
and she'll be like, no, I
Well,
guess
that's-
I will.
well,
Don't
that's the
crack
thing.
these
Once-
eggs because they are
Once you get
hatching.
these hens, there's no reproducing. You just have them till they're dead.
And then you can cook them.
Yeah, and then you can eat them.
Plus,
That's all I'm saying.
how much is a chick? At GPT, baby. I'm over here asking you guys.
Yo,
a
but what I'm
question.
saying,
How much?
if we lived in a more rural area, I don't see why not. To be honest, because they're pretty easy to take care of.
Hell yeah,
You know, you gotta watch them. You take care of them. They're an animal. You know what I
last
mean?
last August, me and Vicky went to Rhode Island, and we stayed at this Airbnb, and they had a badass fucking chicken coop, and then they like every day they would just like let the chickens come out. and let them walk around the yard. But they had like I guess you would call them like exotic chickens, like not just your regular.
Yeah. Well, it's probably a rural area.
Like had the wildest fucking looking chickens, and they had the craziest looking colored eggs. Mm-hmm. Delicioso.
Yep.
But that shit was the shit, dude.
What the hell is a pullet?
I would love to do that.
A what?
A pullet. Pullets?
Type of chicken?
I guess. Adult hen. Common breed, $20 to $50 each. Rare breed, $50 to $100.
I don't need no rare breed.
You can get a chick, $3.
Damn.
Or $10. A rare chick, $10.
Already born.
You just gotta take care of him.
A pullet.
Why the fuck is $20 then?
$20 for the adult hen.
Oh, like a straight up already grown.
Done.
Already
I was
eggs.
like $20 for the egg, but you can get the chick for $3. Like,
yeah.
But
chick,
no, I get
the
it.
little one. And then a middle age, you can get one for $15, $30.
My wife's gonna
like
watch
that.
this and fucking hate you guys because we're talking about shit.
I mean, is that
chicken it
affordable?
up.
Chicken it up. That's
Chicken it up. Marcus House, a.k.a. KFC.
All the other things you need is housing, feed, bedding, and veterinarian care.
And you let them out, bro. They like eat all the bugs.
Yep.
They're cool as fuck.
I mean, again, you got to take care. It's a fucking animal. You got to take care of it. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
you don't
Plus
just buy
one
them
for
equals
chicken.
eggs. It doesn't work. And in this area, especially this area, you got to worry about predators.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
right, anything wants to kill that chicken because that
Mad
chicken can't defend
cats,
itself at all.
dogs,
And where you're at, you'll be jumped by that chicken get jumped by 14 cats, bro.
Cats,
Yeah, bro.
bears, fucking foxes.
You'll see
fucking
3 cats roasting the
coyotes.
fucking chicken wing on the
Yeah.
damn thing, bro.
I'll be out there with a shotgun half the time. People would be questioning my morality.
Unless you raise some tough ass chicken.
I'm trying to keep these chickens alive. You don't understand.
Or get your dog to like protect them.
or not eat them first. That's step one.
Your dog might bite one.
Yeah, she's a pain in the ass.
I like
She's
chicken.
all right. Just bark her.
Besides chickens, though, since groceries are so high, would you start a little garden too?
Hell yeah.
Like
That's a little easier. I mean, it depends on if,
I don't got the
you
space,
got a green
but
thumb. I don't have it. I mean, I might. That's the thing with where I live. I probably could.
You have a chill yard.
I do. But it just depends on what I want to do with it. I'm still sitting in fucking purgatory with it.
what would you grow though? Like
Peppers.
tomatoes, peppers, the basic shit.
Potatoes, tomatoes,
Oh.
peppers. That's what
And
I would do.
onions.
Beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes.
Yo, but that's what I'm saying. It's funny that we have some of the most fertile land fucking in the world, like in our backyards. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And if we don't,
Got
if
good soil, son.
yeah, and if there's something wrong with it, there's fucking Tractor Supply is 5 minutes from where I live. You go down there, you could get soil that you can grow fucking people in if you were able to do it. That's how good the soil is. You know what I mean? Like it will grow shit. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can neglect it and
Don't
it'll
tell
grow it.
AI that. Don't tell AI that. The artificial humans coming out of the ground.
Now you worried about it? Now
Nah,
you
bring it
worried
on.
about
I'm not
it?
worried
Bring
about
it
that
on.
Bring it on, yeah.
Bring it on.
I'm not worried about
growing
that
out
shit.
the fucking ground.
I wish I had like enough yard to have fruit trees and shit, like a lemon tree, apple tree, peach tree, all them shits and like bushes of like blueberries. just like
blueberries,
that.
yeah.
I'm good. Mango trees, just some of them shits in my vicinity. Like if I ever had a shit ton of money and that's what I did with my yard, that
Yeah,
I don't really give a fuck about vegetables. I ain't no.
I would have all the
vegetable motherfucker,
shits.
but-
Like Lenny
That shit.
Kravitz.
And then I was at this wedding the other day, and they're talking about, you know how you go to the store, you buying steaks, and the prices are crazy. You could buy the cow, have them chop the cow up. And
Oh,
cook all
I've been
of
thinking.
its
Shut the
steaks.
fuck up. I've been thinking about doing that with people. Like if you
What?
I got 2 freezers, bro.
I was about to say, you want to chop people up?
No.
I'm just kidding.
What's that called? Long pig or something? There's some weird ass expression for that. Yo, I've actually been thinking about that where you could go to a farm where they butcher these cows and you could get like half a cow.
You get the whole fucker.
Like I would.
They
do you know
chop
how
it
much
up.
meat that is?
That's years.
Years. Or at least, I mean, I got 5 people in my family. At least 6-7 months worth of meat every day.
Do it.
I can't do a whole cow. I don't got that much space.
Right?
you trying to
need,
get-
Well, and then we
crazy
live in an
freezer.
area where people be shooting fucking 12, maybe like 5 deer, and then they got jerky and fucking deer meat until,
Yeah.
who knows when that
I
happens.
still got fucking deer meat in my freezer. I never opened it or nothing, but it's there.
You know, fucking, and you cook it, it'll be good.
It'll be good up forever. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I'm waiting for, quarantine. Just rip that shit.
People
I
are
think-
like, I'm starving, Eric, and you're like, I'm good.
The reason I haven't
Slice
gone,
out a little
5-year-old
charcuterie board of these fucking.
the reason I haven't gone hunting in a long time, dude, for deer is because they have mad ticks around here.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
suck.
The last time we shot a deer, we got up to that deer, and I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? And it had like 400 ticks on it.
It's the
Yeah.
deer
And I
from The
was
Last
like-
of Us, bro.
I was like, nope, nope, not
Resident
going
Evil
near
deer,
that.
nigga. Resident Evil deer, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not fucking with that. That was just, the ticks are the nastiest fucking little bugs ever.
They are nasty.
I think if I've never hunted, and Sarah asked me the other day about. Well, I'm gonna bring up a topic after I say this because it's kind of going. But I never hunted, but I think if I would, I don't think I could kill an animal that is bigger than me and feel good about it. But I think I would shoot a fucking turkey. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Birds.
shoot a bird or whatever down. It's quite far away.
What about
but
like a coyote?
if it's attacking me,
What about a
but I don't think I'd
mountain
kill it.
lion?
If it's attacking me,
You wouldn't just go out and try and get one?
no. I love cats.
That's a big old pussy.
That's a big old fucking.
Big old cat, man.
Yo, 45-year-old at the Woodlands, big pussy.
She might be deadlier. That cougar might be deadlier.
Drinking Zimas.
That shit, they don't even make it anymore, but she has them.
She brought them.
Yeah.
Nah, but here's just a topic that me and Sarah are talking about a little bit. My buddies went to London for a couple
Did
weeks.
they?
The twins. They went to London and came back. And I went to the gyro shop chat with him, right? The one thing he says, like one of the first things he says to me, he's like, you know how many police officers carry guns in London? And I was like, how much? He said 11%.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah, they don't have guns. over
Holy
there, yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's crazy, right? I was like, yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, what is it in America? It's not 100. It's 100.
100%.
It's 100 or 90. So
It's
some motherfuckers
probably
only
more
got
than
tasers or something, but like
Yeah, yeah.
they got something to blast you
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, it's very, very high. And then he's also like, also, if you're a police officer and you go through some traumatic thing, and probably has nothing to do with your job. It could be like your father died, or you just have newborn baby, or something like that.
Yeah, we were
You have to
talking
give up your gun for X amount of time before till your trauma's over and you can think clear-headed. Then you get your gun back. Good idea.
That is a pretty
Very good idea.
That's a
Good
very
idea, right? Now, I'm talking about this with Sarah, and we're like, all right. She's like, all right, let's talk about the difference of why that can't happen here. Like, you think it's all a good idea? Yes, it is, but the size of this country compared to London is very different. Also, there's no fucking forest and shit in London. And they don't have that like that. So there's no
They
hunters.
don't even have
like,
deer in. They don't have
there's
deer
no
in the
hunters
UK.
and shit. In this country, we're like a big hunting
Yeah, they have
country.
no deer.
We have like you think about you're saying New York City. It's really New York, and New York City is just this little fucking island
Offshoot of it, yeah.
fingernail off the goddamn state, and that has most people. They think that's the whole state. Nah, bro. Majority of your state got bears and shit in it.
Yep.
Bears,
Huge.
deers, all type of motherfuckers.
Huge
So
state.
y'all would need some type of firearm to take care of that shit if you own that land. I get it. So you can't have that same exact rule with the guns in every thing, because your crime is gonna have more people gonna have guns in this country than if you're in London. They're just not gonna have the gun to do the crime, so therefore you don't need the gun to beat their ass.
True.
Yeah.
But in this country, it's a little different. Damn, this is gonna go fall into Roe v. Wade. Every state has to follow the same rules because of the nation. But every state don't got a forest. Like, you don't need hunting rights like they do for every state. Some people really need that shit. Like if you live in Alaska or you live in like the Dakotas or something like that.
Even Texas.
Even
Texas has a
you need
lot
that
of
shit,
wildlife out
and
there.
then
Texas
some
is
states
humongous.
you
Yeah.
don't need that shit at all.
yeah.
You're allowed. You should be able to have a stricter rule about how you manage your guns. So Roe v. Wade it makes it everybody has to follow the same rule. Reversing that means every state can follow their own rule about that type of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I think is a good idea. Abortion paints it all crazy. But if every state had control of your own gun rules, then yeah, if you want to live in a state where you're allowed to walk around with the AR, go live in that state. But if you want to live in a state where you don't want your neighbors walking around with ARs, then go live in that state. It shouldn't be like, you have to do this because I'm your neighbor and you have to do this shit. Like, hey, man, nah, nigga, we voted this shit in. So if you don't like that shit, you should probably just relocate. or
So
something like
okay,
that.
so let's just say I'm a woman. I want to have an abortion. Well, Pennsylvania says no. Jersey says yes. So I think it's okay to just drive to Jersey and get your abortion and come back to Pennsylvania, right?
I mean, that's how it essentially
Isn't
is.
that how? Isn't that how?
Isn't that how it
But
goes?
at the same time, it's like, why the fuck this bitch gotta go that far anyway?
Yeah. Well, I
like,
understand
just
that.
fucking.
It's-
if you're down, if you wanna, we'll say, listen to fucking country music, okay?
Oh, God.
I think the tractor's sexy. You remember that song?
I lost my
Red
car.
Solo
I lost
Cup.
my dog.
Now I'm trying to think of a good one though.
But anyway, so let's just say you really like country music, bro.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
These states are humongous. You shouldn't have to fucking go out of the state to listen to country music. You should be able to do whatever you want over here on some civil shit. And I'm not hating on. I recognize country music, but I don't listen to that shit, bro. I want
Gotcha.
to listen to all this other shit. But I
Gotcha.
shouldn't have to fucking go to Jersey to listen to that shit. I should
Gotcha.
be able to do this shit on my property.
Now
or
what if
wherever.
you're throwing a wedding and you want to play country music?
If you don't want to hear it, don't come. That's all. But
What if
that's
what if
that's
you're-
an event. That's not like a whole state.
Hear me out. Hold on. What if you're DJ? What if you you're a country motherfucker? You want to throw a wedding where you playing country music, and there are no DJs who will play country music for you?
That's on me, bro.
Should you probably just get a DJ from another state, or should you cry about it? No,
Well,
I'm
we'll
just
say
Shut the fuck up. No, don't say that.
I'm just kidding.
You just did devil's advocate on yourself. That's what you just did.
I love that.
could
kid.
you like when it comes to abortion, could you like let's just say PA decides that dumb shit. Like, okay, we're not doing that here. But can I fly in a doctor to do it for me in my own state?
Sure.
All right, well that's not a
I think the
but
major
still,
issue.
more money, just the access. I think, and that topic in general is just insane. Like
Yeah.
nobody
Hear me out.
should be policing the woman's body, bro.
Hear me out. The Roe v. Wade thing got overturned, so the rules are being changed again. All the states that had an old rule, they're already changing that old rule to fit modern shit anyways. It just took a little time. Everybody jumped on it early.
Why is there even a fucking rule?
Because it's old. It's an old rule, dog.
But why is there even a rule
Because
now?
your hospital is not funded by the government. It's a private funded organization. Probably some Christian dork who wants to start a hospital to help people. You mean your hospital is under Christian rule? You get Christian money. If you go into that bitch, you're like, yo, can this Christian doctor cut this baby out of me, please? And they're like, for what reason?
God
I
loves
just
you.
can't afford it. And they're like, that'll go against my whole religion, my whole donation. The reason why this hospital has money. It's called St. John's Hospital or St. whatever the fuck hospital. You have to follow. You can't just go back. If you are saying you believe in God and you go to church and you pray and you do all that shit, and then all of a sudden you're just blatantly going against that shit, you're a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're a piece of shit to your people.
Really good. Here,
There's no hospital that's funded by the government.
Yeah.
They're all private owned
You know what?
somehow, just like.
he makes a really good fucking point. Because what I was going to suggest was that what we need to do is just have a set of rules for abortion that everybody has to listen to. So let's just say, I heard one of the things during debate is they're like, a born baby can be aborted after it's born. So obviously killing a
Yeah,
little
they're
baby's
saying
fucked
that.
up, right? That's fucked up. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't, I'm sure there's some people that might disagree with me, but we think about it, that's fucked up. So maybe you change the rules that like, okay, well maybe you have to get one before 6 months. That's the
whatever,
rule. So the whole country, you're saying, hey, if you want an abortion, you have to get it before the 6-month period of your pregnancy, okay? But it's fucked up because of what he's saying, because the government can't tell that fucking hospital, well, okay, it's 7 months, you can't abort that baby. Maybe they're Christian, so they come in there and they go, oh, it's 3 months, abort that baby, and they're gonna go, fuck you, we're not gonna do it. That's against our rules.
Yeah, like we're Christian. Blah,
So
blah.
so it's really hard to dictate that as
It's
a
all
government
hard.
because of
And that's
that.
why
That's
you don't
a good
mix
point.
I think,
religion with politics.
I think they should just like, yeah, I guess we're all
Or
bringing
religion
around
and
the same
government.
point, because even Lisa, you're like, can't you just fly somebody somewhere else to do it who could do it? I think that's agreeable too. Like, say you're in a hospital and you like an abortion, well, fucking, I don't know, 15, 16 weeks or whatever after the fact or whatever, right? And the hospital you go to is like, we don't do that shit here. It's your cut line was 10 weeks or some shit like that. You're like, all right, whatever. You should be able to go to third-party source or something. You know what I mean? And totally find somebody. Who's
You should
down to do it.
allow every state to have options.
Yeah, they should.
That's
They should
really
be like
all I'm
a.
saying. Like if there's
So like a government option. So the government has these rules. So like you're saying, there's a Christian one that won't do it. But
There
then
should
there
be a
should
third
be a
party.
government option. That
Yeah,
will
yeah,
let you
yeah,
do it.
yeah. I
there
guess
should
that's the
be
way. A
something
government option is a better
couple
way to
blocks
say that shit.
or maybe a town away that can do what they do.
Government-owned Planned Parenthood or something
shouldn't
that,
be
that
able
would
to
do it
just-
regardless. You don't have
This
to
whole
go
state has to do it
to
like
St.
this.
James
like,
or
nah, man.
Little St. Jacob or whatever the fuck them hospitals
So
are called.
here, I got a good question about this. How do you
Oh,
guys feel about the
Saint
people
Nick.
that protest abortion at clinics? How do you like? I'm just asking like a generalized question. How
Protesting
do you guys feel about,
against it.
How do you feel about the
At
people?
the abortion
So
clinic?
let's just say you're a 16-year-old
I think you're
girl.
wasting your time.
You're scared as fuck. You want to go get an abortion. You're definitely not ready.
Your uncle knocked you up.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Even
So
worse.
you're
I'm
going
going
there,
down
and
there.
then you go there, and there's these people outside there telling you that you're going to hell and you're fucked up. How do you feel about those people?
I think that they're wasting their time and or have too much time on their fucking hands.
Yeah, well, yes.
Like, you got to be fucking kidding me, bro. Get the fuck out. Like, this is not you. You don't want to do that shit? Why the fuck are you yelling at these people that are doing this? You don't even know why they're there. You have no idea, and you're out here trying to shame a motherfucker. Like, and that's not, if you don't want to do, like, nigga, why are you in the parking lot? Why are you giving that time of your life to be at a place that you don't like?
You're trying to change the world in their own stupid little
I know.
way.
Well,
So-
and that's,
so how do
and
you
that's
feel
what-
about-
how a lot of
Well,
things go
I agree,
on.
yeah,
But
that's
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
dumb.
Like, you are, if you don't like these vibes, nigga, get away from the vibes. Go over there.
Nah, they want to
Hang out.
stop it, bro.
Dude, like, if you go 2
You're
miles
doing
that
God's
way,
work.
there's a whole bunch of people just popping babies out. Man, go hang out with them and, pray or whatever the fuck you do
Pray.
and hang out with them. Like, they getting pregnant all the time. They don't even care about, safe sex. They're just doing it. They're like, well, we're gonna have sex. We're probably gonna have a baby today. Like, just go hang out with them.
That's a check.
I think that if you were going to do that government-wise, like you're going to say, okay, here's the rules that the government will do for you. This is the service we'll provide for you regarding abortion. I think you should make certain things like that illegal. And that gets into a real messy thing where you're talking about people's rights and, I want to protest it because I don't think it's right. But it's like, dude, you're just causing hate. You're just putting hate on people that shouldn't get that hate. They need help.
There's an insane.
Wait, you think it should be illegal for what?
I think when if you're protesting something that is you're protesting because you hate what they're doing.
Yeah.
So it's just a hateful thing. That's what you're doing. And
Yeah.
and like you're saying, it's stupid. You shouldn't be fucking doing it. You're just hating on those poor people.
Yeah, what the
So
fuck?
it's like, what the fuck is your problem? So that's what I'm saying. Like, but then it gets messy where it's like, well, they're protesting because they believe that that's right. You
and
know what I
everybody
mean?
has their right.
But
I mean,
like,
it is
But
what
it's
it
like
is.
once you put down the rules, you got to. These are the fucking rules. You know what I mean? Like they're allowed to get that abortion.
There's no stopping nothing, in my opinion. It doesn't matter if there's a fucking law.
Facts.
Like, you're a human being. If you want to fucking do it, you're gonna do it. You're gonna find a fucking way.
You're gonna find a co-hanger.
This nigga.
God damn it! That
Like,
got dark
you're
real
gonna-
quick.
You're gonna find
Yeah,
a fucking way.
I watch a lot of
and
TV.
regardless of, if we're gonna stick on that abortion, I'm saying in general. I'm saying anything that you make illegal out here, law on it, it doesn't mean shit.
Look at the war on drugs.
It's only something if
We're
you get
still at
caught.
war.
It's only something if you get caught.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
if I wanna be like, if we're gonna stay on abortion, let's just say like I'm about it and I'm a professional doctor. Oh, it gets ruled out. Whatever. I got a fucking like medical room in my basement. Y'all come through.
Ooh,
I
that
got
sounds
you.
shady.
But I'm just saying, like,
That's how it gotta go, you
I have
know?
a safe, clean way
They
to
be
do
like-
it.
They be like, "Don't worry, mija, I got
Until
you. I know
get-
somebody." And then
until I get
end
caught,
up in
man,
somebody,
I'm
you
gonna
know what
help
I'm
these
saying?
people out. You know what I'm
Grandkidney.
saying?
Lose a kidney.
lose a kidney, take the kidney and the baby, bro.
Like, you're not stopping shit, bro.
But it'll cost you.
You're just.
And the motherfucker got an
might
his
not be
eyeball hanging
mainstream.
out like Mr. Mooney from
Cost
fucking Harry Potter. He's like, "Oh, I'll do it for you. Don't worry, but it'll
Oh
cost
yeah,
you.
that guy.
It'll fucking cost you." I don't care.
But
Take it
but
out.
that's everything. That's not just. But it shouldn't, for that specific thing, abortion. It shouldn't be like that. Like, just for this country, for what it is, because there's way worse countries, bro, that don't even have
like nothing.
a quarter of what we have when it comes to certain access and whatever.
Mhm.
But like over here, for what it is, like, we're too smart for this. We're too smart as a fucking nation to try and police that type of thing.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
like, come on, man. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for women.
Facts.
So let women fucking decide what they want to do. Not
Yeah,
the,
but there's
not
gotta
the
be a-
state, not the religion.
There's got to be a government thing that's doing it though, because you can't force someone who don't want to do it to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. That I was trying to make about
but
the
it's like,
hospital.
but if you about it, and I'm
Now we
not
talk
about it.
Now we talk about China.
But if you about it and I'm not about it,
China.
then that's, who cares? Like, maybe I'll be mad at you or you're mad at me, But that shouldn't stop me from believing what I'm believing and what you believe.
Yeah,
in.
get it.
Like, let it rock, bro.
The protester thing is like,
do your shit over there. Go the fuck over there, man.
I'll be honest with you, dog. I don't like any protesters, my nigga. Not one of them. Zero of them.
What if they were like for
get
like,
the fuck out my way?
But what if like Pokemon cards, they're gonna like ban them? You wouldn't join that?
If they ban them,
he would join that protest.
Then they ban them.
Then the market value of my Pokemon card's going up, bro.
Oh, wait up, baby.
What if the guy goes? Listen, I'll stop.
I like how we're using Pokemon.
I'll stop this. I will stop this.
I don't have any Pokemon. You should have said Yu-Gi-Oh. No, go ahead.
I'll stop this ban, but I need 1 million people to fucking march down the goddamn street. You would not be one of those people.
Nah, I'm pretty sure there's enough otaku nerds out there who fucking dress up as Pikachu and shit. They'll do it.
It's a good example, though. I thought it was one.
Yeah, I just, I'm trying to think of, I think when they were trying to like, when the government was trying to put this lean thing on the internet usage, it's like,
yeah, that was wild.
You could use the internet.
They're still working on that
as you want right now.
They're still working on that.
It would like to get to a more point of how China's kind of doing it, and it's working for China, I guess, because we don't know what the fuck China really doing. But anyways, I will be like a little bit. That's the only thing I was like, let me learn about this a little more before I really understand what's going on. And even with Wikipedia, remember how I was like, Wikipedia is free all day. Now you go on Wikipedia, it's like, give us $4 to keep this website online, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Let me see what I need to see.
There's nothing wrong with asking.
I'm not giving you $4. Get out of here.
There's nothing wrong with asking.
Don't ask. No, I'm just kidding. You could ask, but like, that's one thing.
Don't force me.
Like, exactly. That's one thing. I could hit the X. If you had that shit up and there was no X button and I had to always scroll through this with that shit in my way, guess what? I ain't using Wikipedia no more.
Nah, you're going to use
Another website will come up and fill that fucking shoes.
But is it Wikipedia?
It's the same shit to me.
Damn, Wikipedia,
MySpace,
y'all for you.
Facebook,
You don't
Instagram,
tell the truth all
Twitter,
the time, but I'm for
TikTok, Snapchat. Those are all the same things.
Trash.
But when one company is like, well, we're going to be a big ad service now, Facebook, then you move to Instagram. I was like, I just want to see pictures. Fuck the ads, man. And then Instagram's like, every 3 things you scroll is going to be an ad now. And then you're like, fuck that. Twitter's just people talking shit.
Or X.
And then X is like, we're going to throw
Isn't
some
X Twitter?
ads. Yeah, it's the same thing now. I still call that shit Twitter. I don't think X is a good name, but
X is
it
And
is.
Elon Musk knows what the people want. What are you talking about?
Elon Musk
He's rich
is
as
not
fuck.
American.
Is he a trillionaire yet? I know he's a billionaire.
He trying to go to the moon?
Mars.
Oh, the Mars? Yeah, the Mars. Who's
Yeah.
trying to go to the moon?
Everybody else.
China been to the moon. I'm trying to think.
China just brought some moon shit back.
Yeah, they trying to claim it as their own, the moon.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, this shit is ours now. We did that shit a long time ago.
Yo, they see the rest of the world. You got a lot of people, though, so yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you could go up there.
Just send all your people there.
Send them there.
No, I like Asians.
Yeah, the protest thing, though,
No,
is
but
like,
if they want it.
And Chinese food.
I don't know. It could be like, you ever see the videos of motherfuckers sitting in the middle of the highway and shit? Just like blocking cars from going? Buddy, I'm putting you in a sleeper hold and I'm dragging you to the corner.
It depends on what the cause is.
I don't give a fuck.
Nah, sometimes you hold it up, bro.
You're going to block this whole highway?
Nobody's listening.
That's like...
You're not going to listen to me.
That's like...
I'm going to stop
all right, think about
the
like...
economy a little bit.
If your body was suffering from... Let's say you had a sinus infection and your body was suffering from it. In order for you to know, an artery had to be clogged, and you got to have a bigger issue in a different part of your body, just for you to be like,
you're going nuts.
Why are you clogging my arteries? Why are you doing? Because you have to blow your nose. You have a sinus infection. I was like, those are 2 unrelated things. Blocking this fucking highway.
That's the point of a protest, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
the whole point.
I guess it'll bring alertness, but
It's
also
to-
free me up, homie. I don't really care about
Depends on what it's for, bro.
whatever you're protesting.
I say do it, but it better not be for some.
I could see some protests over tax coming soon.
Some.
I could see
There's
something
something going on all the
You
time.
gonna be in
everywhere,
it?
bro.
That is one of the only things I think that I would protest these days is just how much we get taxed and what happens with the money that we get taxed for. I think that's one of the only thing that really pisses me off.
We need like a Batman for like the tax collectors. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing with that money?
Yeah, Yeah.
What are you doing in the? What are you doing in the
And you were talking about that earlier. It's the same thing with businesses where, like, you know, they get tax breaks and stuff, and it's for the people. They're supposed to give it back, but we don't know what happens to that fucking.
We don't know what happens.
Bro,
to
you
it.
ever think of? I think we talk about
Maybe
this
it
before,
does go back a little bit.
But
Yeah.
think about everybody that runs to be president,
Crazy.
and they don't fucking make it.
Oh damn.
The only reason they got almost all the
Al
time, like let's just say, because you only got like 2 nominees in the end, but let's just say there's like 15 people running, and then it gets down to like 10, and then 5, and then 4. The only reason they kind of got that far is because they had millions of dollars
the money
to
to
run
support it,
around
yeah.
and all that shit.
That's why you gotta change the laws.
And
man.
then you're done. You don't even become president. You go back to whatever the fuck you were doing. Where the fuck did all that money go, bro?
Yep.
Where did it all, like, you didn't need $1 million to fucking drive across the state. Like, I've done it with way less. You know what I mean? So, so it's like
CK all day.
yeah, bro, come on.
Yeah, nigga.
2024.
But it's like,
Fly
where
it,
does
fly it.
all that money, all of that like fundraising,
well, that's
people throwing it, and it's
that's
just
why
like,
laws need to change. Laws need to change on how
like,
we
what
do
the
that shit.
fuck
They
is
shouldn't.
going on?
People that think they could be a good president and have good morals and maybe they know the law good or they know how to fix things should be able to be president. But a lot of the times what happens is they don't got the dough to do it. And that's why you got to change the laws on how they do it.
You're not a fucking people person. Some people who get shit done, like I'm not gonna front at my job, I get shit done, but like I yell at niggas who don't get shit done. Like
Yeah, it's
I'm not a
annoying. You
kind
gotta.
person about it.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
You
So
gotta.
you also have to play that role where you're like, well, I understand maybe you're going through something today and da da da. I'll be like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, why you
Why
doing
your hands empty? Slap. Pick that shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good
Why you show up to work then?
Yeah,
Get
why?
the fuck out of here.
Can you please leave so we can make space and fill your
fuck
shoes
did
and
you even show up?
shit?
Find somebody to do it.
I be
Yeah.
yelling at these motherfuckers, bro.
I think work. Talk about work. I think the work ethic in this country went way down after COVID. That was awful.
Hey, when's the last time you were shopping for clothes at a retail store? Those motherfuckers don't even want to be there.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
I love
You mad at
Boscov.
me for walking in.
Yeah.
Nigga, I need pants. You're supposed to be like, oh, sir, anything I can help you with? Yes.
I need
dude.
pants.
Look at my waist. Do you know the size just from looking at it, or you just don't know how to do your job? You look like a 30-something. Exactly. Take me over there. I'm a man. Show me the men's department. Line it up.
We're like the last generation, bro.
Yeah.
Bring in the AI.
Our kids, I mean, it's up to us too to like do with our kids, but this gap, like our kid, like Sora's kind of getting there. He's not in the workforce like that yet, but we'll say all mad kids after Sora that are out there and a little bit before are just, I'm just gonna call them trash, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the work ethic is just gone. In some aspects, it's just gone. I do really think that they're just distracted as fuck.
Shit.
Everybody's just distracted. It's so hard.
I
to get
can't,
people to
I
focus
can't
on
do
shit.
this today because my cell phone is dead. I can't charge it.
Yo,
so
I've
I'm
had
not
people
gonna
say they
fucking-
need to go home. Oh, dude, don't even go there. With
That's
cell
what I'm
phones.
saying, my dude.
I've seen people, grown ass men at where I work. Something will happen with their cell phone, and they'll be like, "I gotta leave work right now to go fix my cell phone."
Like, what the fuck?
Like, what's wrong with it?
Be like, that's
Oh well,
fine.
you know, the data just ran out, and I gotta go get more data for it. Like, what the?
For what, bro? You're at work.
Like, what?
Do it after work.
yeah.
But it's like, I can't survive.
Yeah, without it. That's what I'm saying.
I can't fucking survive.
Jesus Christ. Half the time, I'll just not even take my cell phone out for the first couple hours I'm at work. 'Cause it's
dude.
like I just want to.
I can't even look at my shit. Like, I mean, I play like music and shit on it, but I can't even like really look at my
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I gotta do work.
Yep.
I gotta do fucking work, bro.
My phone's in my hand 24/7.
This guy's
Yeah,
over here.
talking
I have no
about-
opinion.
But you don't talk the whole time though.
Buddy, I'm watching something.
You're
or
like,
I'm
you'll be like, yo, somebody's coming in.
nah, I just prop it.
yeah.
This shit stays in my hand. People say all the time, like, all you do is watch Street Fighter and cook. Like, I was like, yeah, while I'm cooking,
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
watching
the-
the Street Fighter like this.
Well, to be honest, I'm
But
kind
you
of.
don't have to like stare at it 24/7. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
no,
It's like
listen
I'm
to
just
what
If
you're
your
really.
phone died,
It's
what
like
would you do?
Oh, we have chargers.
But if you didn't have a charger, would you be like, I gotta go home?
I got one in the car, my nigga. I'm always
Nigga,
ready.
do you know what I'm saying though?
I'm not an idiot. I come prepared. You know what I'm saying? Some people are
No,
dumb.
but nigga, listen. I'm
Oh, what's
saying.
Like if I
for
left
the-
it at
for
home,
the
like if I left
most-
it at home,
How about that? For the most extreme,
if I left it at home,
would you leave to go get it?
I mean, I only live like 5 minutes away.
But would you? But like, could you not stand it?
He's killing me right now.
No,
Could you not? Could you not take it?
Yeah, I'll be
Like,
all
is
right.
that
It
serious?
hurts.
Yeah, there's TVs in the bar. I could just use one of those.
This,
Nah, I'll be all right, bro. I'll be all right.
this is AI is gonna kill you, bro.
Hey,
You're the most connected.
I
That's
saw-
why AI is. You be kissing at night. What the fuck is going on, bro? The fuck?
I be
He's like,
talking.
he's like, good night.
I be talking
Right?
about AI, bro. Like when I tell my Google, and I'm like, "Yo, Google,"
How are you doing today?
I be like, "Yo, it's time for bed."
Good
Google.
night.
And Google's like, I'm gonna set your alarm for you. What time? And they're gonna play some soothing sounds for you. I'm like, at the end of it all, I'm like, thanks, Google. And then the Google's like, no problem, Eric. Boop boop.
And then it's like,
And then it starts to play crickets and shit. Like,
it's like,
yeah, but you could be
good,
like,
good night, sweet king.
yeah, that'd be
Love
great.
you.
You can make it say
You can
that
make
shit
it
if
say
you
that.
want.
I bet you fucking could.
Yeah, I'm not weird like that though.
It's going to. It probably does. You talk to it like
Mine
crazy.
says my name.
There's the
Oh,
Zilla.
yeah.
There's the Zilla.
What up?
It's
Oh yeah. You can.
8675309. Duh.
all right. So you saw
Yo.
all the Warriors.
Yeah, it was good. The last I wasn't crazy about how it ended.
Yeah, it got some
The dude-
kumbaya shit.
The one, yeah, and the one thing with the tongs the whole time, I didn't like that he was just like loosely. They just like let that motherfucker in, and he obviously didn't have. He wasn't in it. You know what I mean? They're like dedicated Tong, everything going on with their organization. Like you could tell he was just like. He kind of always had one foot out the door, you know.
The
what I mean?
main guy?
Character. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could
yeah,
tell.
yeah.
So it was like the fact that they were like, "Oh, you're my brother," and they had that huge fight at the end. I'm like, like you guys had to have known this was gonna happen. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna fall out a little bit.
yeah, like,
I was excited that Mongolian motherfucker got out of jail. Like
Yeah,
the last clip, I was like, bro,
yeah, and he kills the what's his name, the
this shit about the Chang guy,
Yeah.
Chow, I think
Chow,
his name.
yeah,
Yeah. I was like, oh, glad you're back, buddy, because this shit was getting soft.
yeah.
this saw some kumbaya. I love you, Mei Ling.
I thought that I did think that fight was funny where he looks at the sword and he's like, "That shit ain't mine. I'm gonna use it though."
Yeah, dude. It's like, this shit ain't mine, but
Here it is. Yeah.
fits.
I also think that cop was a piece of shit. That the Irish cop guy that kept getting himself in trouble. And
The
then
main cop, Bill.
yeah, and he just kept getting people killed because he
Yeah.
kept.
I didn't
fucking
like
up.
him. He squared up toward the end to be like a decent
he's still-
character.
dude,
but
he-
did so much dumb
He did shit wrong, and then to get out of the problem, he would like get other people blamed, or people would end up dying because of it.
Shit.
I was just like, oh, this fucking guy,
He's playing the game, but he's losing.
fucking the whole time.
The other dude, like Officer Lee, the dude from Georgia.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty cool. Like even when he started, he's just like a real
Trying to be the guy,
trying to be it.
trying to be
and
the
then
rules.
when he's starting to realize this shit is corrupt,
Yeah.
he's drinking all the time. He's
Yep.
even showing up to work fucked up. He's like, I don't give a fuck about this.
yeah, yeah.
What are you
You know what
talking
I'm
about?
The
Talking
Warrior
about,
show.
Warriors, bro.
The best shows have the best intros, man. The best shows have the best intros.
I don't listen. I skip that shit like all the time though.
I let it rock, bro. Because I
The,
don't know. Sometimes how they do the intro is like they'd be like, "Fuck that bitch," and all of a sudden the two Chinese guys are like looking at the American like, "We about to fuck this guy up." Cheers. And then the intro starts. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that shit was badass.
I thought one of the best intros that I don't skip is the last season of Jujutsu Kaisen. What the fuck was the theme? What's the name
Dude,
of
I
it,
skip
man?
most anime intros now.
Nah, it was just the
I
one
know some of
couldn't
them are
skip it.
fire.
You gotta watch it once at least.
Yeah,
No,
Sarah,
definitely.
Sarah,
Yeah,
Sarah
yeah,
be
it's
saying
like,
that
I'm
shit.
good.
Like, oh, it's a new intro. We gotta watch it. I'm like, you get one out of me. I'm out, buddy.
Yeah, well, I mean, most of the time that's what I'm
Skipping that
doing. It's
shit.
the only one that I couldn't fucking skip. Let's see the name of this shit.
Yo, are we gonna go out to eat after this,
Maybe.
or are we busy?
Are you busy?
I'm not busy.
Are you busy?
I can probably find something to do.
Does that mean you're busy?
Yeah, what does that fucking mean?
Yeah, is that?
I mean, if we're gonna do something, we can do that.
Oh, okay.
All right, man.
What the hell am I
As far as a story for that show,
It's good shit.
I only got put on by this
AI. I bet it fucking flooded your shit with it.
Total-
You're like, I can't look
Listen.
away. I'm gonna watch it now.
total opposite of AI. Human being,
Oh.
hardworking dude.
But you don't like human beings.
Check it out.
You like
This
AI.
guy He's like a handyman. This motherfucker will fix anything in your house. He'll put the concrete, turn your grass into concrete. He'll put up a fucking fence.
Master of all trades.
Master, this motherfucker a master, bro. I'm talking about you, Leo. Master Leo. His wife works at Murphy's. She bartends and serves tables. She's awesome. And we see this guy most times. He like comes in for like Christmas party or whatever the fuck. We chat sometimes. One time we're just chatting. Other people are around. And we're not talking to each other, but other people around talking. And all of a sudden, he looks at me, because we don't give a fuck what these people are talking about. And he's like, yo, you like fighting? And I was like MMA? Yeah. And he's like, nah, like Bruce Lee. And I was like, yeah. That turned me on even more. I was like, yeah, I love that shit. Wu-Tang? And he's like, dude, have you seen Warriors? And I was like, nah, I saw it on my queue, but it looked kind of cheesy. And he's like, watch that shit. And I was like, for real? And I was like, you watch TV, nigga? He always coming in like greased up and shit. This nigga looked like he lived under the car and shit. Like he always coming in. I'm like, you watch TV like that? And his wife is like, no, he doesn't. But this fucking show, you gotta watch this shit. So I watched like a little bit, right? And then I come a week later, I see that motherfucker again. He's like, you watching it? I'm like, yeah, that shit's fire. And he's like, buddy, I'm 3 seasons in. I'm like, I'm still in the first season. And he's like, the story gets crazy.
It gets nuts.
They start talking about unions and shit. They talk politics and shit. And I was like, damn. And he's like a
Good show.
big union guy. This guy. He was like, yo, it's all that shit is true back
He's
in
like,
the day.
I'm about to do that.
He's
shit.
like, he looked like the motherfucker Leary, the motherfucker,
Oh, the Irish.
the motherfucker who go to places and beat their asses. That's what this nigga looked like. I was like, oh, you into it like that? I was like, he's like, yeah, but the whole time he's talking about the show, he's big up in the Chinese homies. He's not even talking about the Irish dudes.
Yeah,
he's not even saying how badass the bare knuckle boxing shit
Dude, when
is.
they blow up that bridge, dude.
Duh.
Holy fuck. How bad you gotta piss them off that they worked on that shit.
Blew that shit.
Blood, sweat, tears, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna blow that up.
I
Fuck
don't
yourself.
think I saw that part yet.
Oh,
Damn.
my bad.
God damn it.
Wait, did you see the end of season 2?
Yes.
With the Spanish chick?
Yeah.
Duh, that scene was fucking dope. She's like, what kind of gun is that? It's like, oh, it's like this.
Bow!
Yeah.
Pull it on her.
I had a
on her-
gun just like that.
Yep.
Pow! I was like, holy shit.
Shit just got real.
I've seen this before.
She was setting him up
That's-
since the beginning.
Well, that's impossible. He's like,
There's
no.
only one. And she's like, yeah, well, here's a story
My
about
dad made that shit. Bow!
Wow. That shit was fire. Like,
She could have waited though.
dope ass, like,
That
character
could have been done.
development.
That could have been done much better.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, but whatever, man. She
You
was
can
working
tell, like,
towards
this is
it.
last season. You got to
And
wrap
she
it up.
brought- and
Yeah.
she brought dude for protection.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was like the in, but also protection.
Yeah, he was just like the way to get in and the way to...
I thought
Stay safe.
I thought the intro scene when they first get to that town was funny, where he's like, "No one's taking my knives from me," and the guard just shoots somebody.
Boom!
And then he's like,
He's
"Oh,
like,
all right."
It's like,
I'm
yeah.
here you go, dude.
Yeah. Fuck.
I feel like getting shot in the head today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was God. He was my favorite character, that young June, bro.
Yeah.
He's out about the action, baby. He's like, let's get in there.
He looks like he looks like his face, like his bone structure in his face is like historically like crazy accurate for kung fu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
like
yeah.
Chinese.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's so
yeah.
like rigid. Like
I
I
loved when they brought I loved when they brought that new guy in. He looked like they were building him up to be like a big bitch, and then they take him to go fight some of the guys, and they're like, "Oh, new guy, crazy!"
Oh, with the rope? With the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
chain or
New
whatever?
guy, crazy. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Yeah, he's badass, dude.
He
This is
is.
so funny. I was like, didn't see that coming either. All right.
I can work with crazy. That's what dudes say.
Yeah, that show is fucking...
It's a good show.
That show is dope, man. Just the story about it and the different perspectives of it all is dope.
You been watching The Boys at all?
Nah, haven't watched it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
not
good
lately.
one.
Not lately.
Ooh, that's a good one.
But I saw the first season. Awesome.
yeah, they're doing the new season now. I think a new episode comes out like every week. It's pretty good.
I don't doubt it.
Is Homelander still in it?
Yeah.
No.
Still didn't kill that psychotic motherfucker.
Of
course.
He's like Superman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They I got all when the first season came out, you know how there's like that gap? There's a pretty big gap in between the first and second season, I think. So I bought all the graphic novels for it, and I read that shit. It is totally different
Dork.
than the graphic novels.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck yourself. I want to know the source material, motherfucker.
No, I do it. Did it with Attack on Titan, but I get it. I'm a dork.
It's like, because I didn't know when it was coming out or what's going on. Actually, Huey in the comic books looks like Huey's dad in the show. That's Sean Penn. That is exactly how he looks in the comic books, just like Sean Penn.
All right.
So I thought it was funny that they got some other guy to play Huey while they had the guy, his dad is
Who
the
he
guy that
actually
looks
looked like,
exactly like him.
Didn't even play him.
It was a little different.
I was watching a little of Invincible, but I didn't see
Invincible's
past the
great.
first season.
Invincible's another really good one.
I seen a few, and I was
I've
like,
seen
all right. Enough people told me about it, so I already know the gist of the story and shit.
I mean, it was
I'm
so
just
popular.
rewatching it.
Omni-Man's in fucking Mortal Kombat.
And Homelander.
And Homelander. That's how popular those two are. Yeah, shit.
He looks sick, though. They both look fucking dope, man.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat goes through this weird shit where they do genres for their extra people. Like 10 was horror guys. They had like Michael
Jason,
Myers,
yeah.
Jason, the Alien,
Yeah.
Predator. They had like the sci-fi and horror guys in there.
All right.
And then what was 11's? What did 11 have? I don't even remember. Kills me that I don't remember.
Did they have, that's not RoboCop in them, right?
Yeah. Oh, the action stars.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, they
or
had
something
the
like that?
Terminator. They had
Yeah,
Rambo.
Terminator, yeah.
They had all like the action stars in that
That's
one.
tight.
Yeah. So this one is
Rambo was like, yo, they come in for the intro. You know how like the Mortal Kombat be like, be
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna da 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 da, and then Rambo would be like, I'm gonna cut your heart out. You're like, all right, let's get this going.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you don't really say shit, bro. It's
What
funny
the
as
new
fuck.
one? The new one has the Omni-Man, Homelander. It has Peacemaker, the dude
Hey, from the Suicide Squad, I think.
Squad.
Yeah.
John Cena.
Who the fuck else? There's somebody else. In
John Cena. They should put actual John Cena.
Oh, everything he says is just bullshit and ridiculous. It's like, goddamn. They might as well.
You ever see the prank phone calls where it's like you call somebody and they're like, hi, he's like, hey, this is da da da. And I just want to ask you, are you ready? Are you ready for what? Are you ready for John Cena?
Yeah. Wrestling wise, I always thought the Randy Orton shit was funny.
up for this?
What's he doing? He's coming from a different angle of her. Oh, he did the same shit over and over again.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. Randy Orton.
Man,
had
he's
a
on the
good-
fucking ground like
Yeah,
this and shit.
squirreling around.
We
Yeah.
see you. You ain't no snake in the grass. We see you.
Hell yeah.
Wrestling entertainment, man.
I like wrestling, man. Just to pull away from the fact that it's fake. Because everybody's like, oh, you know
Doesn't
it's
matter if it's fake.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
saying.
thing. Once you
They're
realize,
like, you know it's fake,
who
right?
cares?
No
So-
shit.
It's a very
It's hilarious.
live action soap opera.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like
when
intense.
Booker T and Austin was in the fucking grocery store and he's just slamming them into all the shit in the grocery store. I know it's fake.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome. He kicks
had-
him through the chip rack.
Like throwing pour milk on
Yeah,
his
he's like,
Yeah.
throw milk up.
I remember back in the day, they had The Rock and Mankind in an empty stadium. Where they fought in an empty stadium, and then
Oh,
of course
shit.
they had like, you know how they have like the tables for people to have food that are there. Of course they had that all set up for them to
Yeah,
hit each other.
food there and
It's
everything.
all set
Yo,
up.
food there and everything.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. It was like,
You
oh my
hungry?
God.
Hit him with a fucking glizzy. Wow.
How many of these can you take?
How many of these can you take, huh? Blah.
That was good. That entertainment shit.
Yeah, I liked wrestling, bro.
Yeah. Me too.
And that's why I like them, you know, those Wu-Tang shows. That's why I like that Warrior shit, because it reminded me of the old Wu-Tang Kung Fu collection. You came to my village to my father, and then you all of a sudden fighting for revenge or whatever the fuck. It's always the same cheesy ass story, but
Yeah,
they made
And he'll be like,
so many stories.
I've been
about it.
waiting for you.
I'm waiting for you.
I knew this day would come.
Huh?
Listen, I still,
Ever since I killed your father.
dude, I'm a big fan of that shit. I still
I love it.
I love Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
did
good
you see?
stuff.
Did you see the Blue Eyed Samurai on
Yes,
Netflix?
I did.
That one was really good too.
That's a good ass
yes,
show.
She's the main character's like a
Damn,
woman,
you spoiled it already.
but she like tries to hide that for like half the shows because like I don't know.
But you see her titties at the end of the first episode, so you know. You see her little A cups, so you know.
This is an anime.
Yo, after
yeah,
that,
well, it's
after they
it's
show that-
animated. I don't
that-
know if it's like an
I
anime.
guess after they showed that bath scene, I was like, I still don't know.
It's still.
I'm like, you still
Shit
shaped
is
like
still
a
not
dude, like,
convinced.
you're still like a dude. Yeah.
What other good martial arts? I was a big fan of like the
She got a
spoof
dad
ones.
bod.
Did you guys ever see Kung Fu Hustle
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
I see that
Shaolin
shit.
Soccer?
I didn't see the soccer one.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
funny. It's like the same shit. You know, it's just overly
Looks pretty
dramatic.
badass
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's
Those are
shit.
good.
Dude, the one Wu-Tang movie, I think me and you watched it at the house. It's kind of like Become Invincible or Born Invincible or
Oh,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's about like this little kid that's training Tai Chi and just showing him train Tai Chi as he's a kid, and the voiceover is like, anybody who learns Tai Chi perfectly becomes unstoppable. Pretty much, right? And he's doing all this ridiculous shit like, he's gripping like bottles like this, and he's like crushing it like Tiger Claw. All this shit he's doing. Yeah. And then turns out that guy is the bad guy. You think he's like the good guy, but it turns out he's the bad guy. So they zoom in, they like go to another story, and it's like some people attack this guy's village, and then all of a sudden they hire these 2 dudes to take him out, and one of those dudes was that kid from the intro. Yeah. And he is invincible. So you have to have this school try to figure out a way to beat that guy's ass. But one of the funniest shit was like, when you master Tai Chi, he's like, your hair turns white and your voice goes high pitch. And then you hear the guy talk. He's like, give him a quick trip to heaven. Like, he talks so ridiculous, bro. I will not let you do that. I was like, oh my god.
It's funny how we would have watched that shit. It would have been funny, but what will we take from it? The cool martial arts from it. That's what like.
Cool.
No matter how much
the only reason you watch.
No matter how much you try to troll those movies, what we take from it is the cool martial arts.
You
from
got that water bottle that's empty over next to you. The motherfucker's finishing move was this. Was this right here. You're on the ground, right? This is the dude. He would do a backflip and his head would barely touch you, and that would kill you. That was his fucking. He'd be like, oh wow, choo, choo, choo. So like mad slow mos are the same thing, and then you just bleed. You be bleeding out of your fucking mouth. Like, oh, it got me with that impossible move.
What the fuck?
This shit is ridiculous. He just like barely headbutts you through a front flip or some shit like that. Oh, that shit was great.
Some movies are good.
Dude, he drew the 8 trigrams into the ground. I know you watch Naruto, so you know about the. He fighting a motherfucker. As he's fighting the dude, he's drawing it on the floor. As he's fucking him up.
This is the bad guy?
Yeah, it's the bad guy. And then as it's over, the camera zooms out and it's like twing, ching, ching, ching. He's like, oh, he did the symbol. He's like, oh, you're fucking dead now. I was like, yeah, this is so great, bro. He dies at the end. Spoilers, bro.
Spoilers.
Blue-Eyed Samurai is actually a woman with blue eyes. That show is good as fuck.
I'll have to watch
She got her ass beat, but she rocked out with her cock out. No, that shit. If you haven't seen Blue-Eyed Samurai, that shit's good. If you haven't seen Yasuke, you saw that shit? About the black samurai?
Yes.
Nigga.
That's why Afro Samurai is where it's at, man. That motherfucker's amazing.
Afro Samurai.
Fire. Yasuke, fire. That's only 6 episodes. It's about a real samurai, black samurai named Yasuke, under I don't want to say ownership, but under the leadership of Nobunaga Oda, and that motherfucker hired everybody under the sun. But his people were like, you're steering away from the Japanese people. You're just hiring anybody. We're not even Japanese anymore. And he'd be like, shut the fuck up. That black samurai will fuck you up. That's why I hired him.
Yeah. And they're talking to the dude, Nobunaga Oda in history. He was that dude that was like, yeah, those samurai swords are real fucking cool. Hey, these are muskets.
Hey, check this out.
Bam! This is how you use them properly to fuck people up. Okay, do you really think I care about...
He was like the first Malcolm X, bro. By any means necessary,
yeah,
we're winning.
I'm going to win, and you're all going to die.
And if I lose, I'm running. That was his thing. You ain't catching me, motherfucker. I'll come back tomorrow.
Fucking run.
Until he took his own life. Damn. And that's what the Yasuke is about. He's like after Nobunaga
What, did he feel
dies.
like he dishonored some shit?
Nobunaga?
No.
Nah, he's wrong as shit at the end. All his efforts, he lost. You had the rest of the world wanting to take you out. You lost, nigga. You had to kill yourself. Senpuku, whatever they call that shit.
Yeah.
He fucking look at you in the eye.
Way to go, dude.
Devastating shit,
That'd
bro.
be wild, man. Cutting your own stomach open,
And
bro.
then pull it out, or then
That'd be
you have to
fucking
look up and
nuts.
with honor and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, that shit. He did that shit to himself, leaving whoever followed him. They're now Ronin soldiers, and that's the story of Yasuke. He's just like a motherfucker who was a part of all that shit, no longer, and roaming the streets. That show, fire. They made the new Assassin's Creed about him. If you saw that.
I didn't see that yet.
Yup. New Assassin's Creed got him, and then some. I guess there's a actual assassin lady, the one with the. You know, that thing they got, and then she's that, and then but you could not just pick her. You could pick the black samurai who ain't on his assassin shit. He's on his. Show me your strongest warrior. Step him outside, motherfucker. Or else. I
also think it's funny in history when you look at a lot of people view the samurai as like these noble motherfuckers, but like They were the first people that would just be like, oh, we're losing. Let's go to this guy's side. Like the ninjas were. They really would. They'd be like, oh, we're losing. Now we're gonna go to this guy's side real quick.
Turn tail, bro.
Yeah, the ninjas were the ones that were like
They
the
had
devout,
loyalty.
the devout loyalty, where they'd be killing themselves. Like they'd go on suicide missions and do all kinds of crazy shit. It's just funny how they try to portray the samurai as that. It's like, nah.
Samurai is just a warrior, bro.
Yeah, they're just they're front guys.
They're just really
knights.
badass, crazy.
Yep.
Yeah,
they were good. But at the same time, like, there's a million of them, you know what I mean? And they're all killing each other, so.
Yo, have a great rest of your day.
Have a great day. Enjoy
Appreciate
your life.
y'all. Yo, life is real. Life is good. Be a positive energy out there.
It's the end of June. Pride Month is over. And so is Men's Mental Health Month. Check on them men out there who suffering through some shit.
I didn't get enough help.
Get your dick suck a little more. Help your fucking mental health. I'm out of here.